Órale.
Big shout out to all the hot moms out there from the boys here at the Afternoon Delight podcast. We see you, ladies. Good afternoon and welcome to the Afternoon Delight podcast with the boys and Angela.
Hi.
And we are doing Reddit Part 2. Part two. I thought we'd jump back in there. I found some great ones. I told Bob I added a work one. So be careful.
Okay.
Be careful on the work one.
Right.
We all work together.
Allegedly.
We all work together.
Wait. We all show up to the same place. I don't know who's working, who's not working, but we all show up to the same place.
I show up and I wonder who's going to be there. That's how I do it. But we're going to dive into some relationship ones. We actually have one about. This is kind of a weird one, and I can understand it. If I were a female, I would be pretty pissed off about your mother-in-law messing with your birth control because she wants grandkids. Ooh. Look at Angela's face.
That's dirty.
Before we even get into that one, how pissed off would you be? You didn't get pregnant, but you found out she's been playing around with your pills.
Oh, you're like cut from the family.
No,
We're done after that. That's crazy.
Like not even Thanksgiving. You stay the fuck away and don't go in my bathroom to look in my medicine cabinet, bitch.
How do you trust somebody after that?
That's sketchy too, you know.
But what if your husband's wife takes her side?
No, now that's on
Then
you.
he's cut too.
Yeah,
Okay, I just checking.
I'm just kidding.
I even you know everyone talks about Italian boys and how they have to be mama's number one, mama's everything.
Yes.
The first thing my dad said is Katrina's number one, your mom's number two.
Oh,
I'm like, okay, Dad, I get it. So whatever she says goes. You stay by her side. And no matter what, if it's right or wrong, she's always right. And I was like, okay.
What if
Shout out to Poppy.
What if Mama Grace still mess
Truncali.
with your wife's birth control?
That'd be, I'd have to. First of all, I'll make sure all the wooden spoons were gone, shoes were gone, electrical cord, brooms.
Cut down all the trees in the yard.
I cut down. I somehow go get her into one of those panic rooms that is just all padded, and then have a little talk.
Yeah. Okay, Mom. Look.
Sicilian blood. When it gets hot, it gets hot. You know that,
Johnny. But I want the grandkids right now. Mom, we're gonna wait.
I took care of that. I was the first one to get married, the first one to have grandkids, and the first one to have great grandkids. So,
Nice,
dude. There you go.
Hey, John's first at everything.
I spread that seed. I spreaded it
Far and wide. It's gonna be Genghis Khan soon. Everyone's gonna be related to John.
Exactly.
Well, I still even with you guys.
Yo, what are you talking about?
John and
He spreads his seed at work.
Yeah, John and Nick Cannon.
Yeah, I mean, I still even people like they'll go, they expect to hear 1 or 2 grandkids, and then when I go 10, they're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got 10 grand. How old are you?" I'm 57.
My brother's got you beat.
Yeah. Well, we're an odd bunch because a lot of people our age don't have 10 grandkids already.
My brother has 6 daughters, and he's got
I couldn't do that.
15
Yeah.
grandkids.
I got 1 daughter. I love Hope to death. She's
Happy birthday,
best-
Hope.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Hope.
Happy birthday, Hope.
Yeah, I love her to death, but only one is enough. One is enough.
One daughter? Is that what you said?
One is enough.
Yeah, no. My brother had 6 daughters. He adopted one from 4 different women.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
Wait, he adopted one child from 4 different women?
Well, no. What happened was his second wife, he adopted her little girl, and then he had 2 more little girls with his second wife.
Okay.
So technically, he has 7 daughters.
Yeah, girls are tough. I mean, I had to eat the boys. I just, go do this, go do that. Leave dad alone. But she, daddy dance with me, daddy do this, daddy do that. So,
Hey, girls aren't tough if you abandon them like when they're 6 or 7 and don't come back.
yeah.
Thanks.
But I'm glad I had daughter. I'm glad I had a daughter.
Sorry.
I am glad I had a daughter. We got
I
some-
wasn't abandoned. It's all good.
No, my brother would last 7
Do I
years.
look like I have daddy issues or something?
Damn.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Let's say hello to the host. To the right of me,
Yo,
Mr. Artemis Prime.
Artemis Prime. What up?
And to the right of Mr. Artemis is the man that should have his man card taken away for having too much,
Yeah.
way too much Kardashian.
Bobby
knowledge.
Boogie.
Bobby Boogie. Well, I have to ask Bob this question.
Yeah.
Were you upset that she did not pass her bar again?
Damn.
No, not really.
Not really. Okay, even though she's playing a lawyer on
Yes.
a new show.
Okay, so this conversation goes back to 5 years ago. Popped up on my memories today. We used to have a Friday night show, and we would do trivia, and we were doing pop culture. And I got the age of Justin Bieber right at the
Yes.
time, 26.
Sad.
And I knew who the oldest Kardashian was, Courtney.
Yeah.
And at that time, I voluntarily gave up my man card
Yeah, you did.
because that was too much. I really
Way too
shouldn't have.
much Kardashian knowledge, but he also knew Jenner knowledge, which was
I did. Well, they're just the same family.
it's the same family. And all the way from none of your business is Angela.
Hi.
Right? And
How's it going?
yeah, and an undisclosed location in Stanislaus County
Yes.
Mm,
at some strip club. It looks like
yeah.
I just bought it.
he likes to get there early for the buffet, Bob.
Hey,
He's the owner. He's the
We're gonna
owner.
call it Truncali's. That's what we're calling it. Truncali's.
yeah, don't
Hell yeah.
laugh. I've actually been in a strip club during buffet hour. It was awesome.
Dude, I am not eating. Dude, we talked
Wait, they
about
have
What did they
buffets at strip
serve? What,
clubs?
what did they serve? What was their
Oh,
buffet?
okay. So basically, on their buffet thing, it was in Dirty Dan's in San Diego. They had
Shout out Dirty Dan.
chicken, potatoes. You had rolls. You had mac and cheese. And they had a taco bar.
exactly
Okay.
what a stripper wants. Exactly what a stripper wants on her dollar bills: some chicken, some mac and cheese.
Right.
Hey, was the food any good?
The food was decent.
Okay.
What was
Dude.
better, the food or the women?
I was
didn't
gonna
ask
say.
that.
Look.
I didn't ask
Me and
that.
I went down to visit my brother. He had just got divorced, and we spent 8 hours at Dirty Dan's through 3 shift
Dude,
changes.
that's
Wait, did you say 8
terrible.
hours?
8 hours at
Just
Dirty
hitting the
Dan's.
buffet the whole time, huh? Just hitting the
No,
buffet.
We hit the buffet about 2:00 in the afternoon. Okay,
After they left, Bob goes, "There were strippers there."
trust me, there was strippers there.
Why weren't the girls wearing anything?
He had to wait till shift change to
That
see
was the
if.
weirdest wait I've ever seen.
No, actually, the funny part was
Fuck, hold on. Did Art just say shift change?
He wanted to wait till the shift change to see the
Three
other
shift
batch. 3 shift changes?
did 3. This young lady came out
Whoa.
in a like Wilma Flintstone, right? So she had on like the white cave woman dress and stuff, and
Mhm.
she's dancing. And I had talked to her earlier. We're just flirting. I'm at the bar. I'm drunk. I'm tipping well at the stage, right? And next thing you know, she takes off her dress because she's got like the bikini top and the
Where's my
bottoms
button?
on and stuff.
Where's my button?
She
not
throws
deep.
she throws the dress at me. It's I got like hanging around my neck and stuff, and she never comes and gets it. So we're leaving like at 10:00 at night. We're like out, and my brother goes, "You know, you got to give that back, right?"
Fuck
And
no, you don't.
And the dancer comes up. She goes, "Oh no, he can keep it.
Hell yeah.
He spent enough money. Thank you."
Damn.
What did you do with that dress?
Smelt it.
He's over there sniffing it. Like,
Smelling it.
Actually, I
smells
don't know.
like
Her perfume was on. No, anyway, we got back to the hotel, passed out. We were drunk.
I love it that Angela just dug right in.
He still has it in a box and he
Like
smells it every once in a while. He's like,
yeah,
I do.
Julian
I
gets
do.
framed.
He
Yeah.
says.
Framed
it's like
in
a jersey. It's like a jersey all hung up.
She's one of the guys now.
Yeah, Angela, you fit right in. Thank you.
All right, let's get into the weird news real quick because I saw this article and I know Julian is a Gen Zer, so I want to get Julian's
That's really good, Bob.
impression on this that's
It hits the
going
spot,
on.
huh?
And it's concerning our generation. It's concerning millennials, Gen X, and the boomers. It says Gen Zers also found that Gen Z has declared their biggest text kinks
Mm.
with a very common phrase topping the list. Those in their teens and 20s have taken aim at millennials and Gen X for writing LOL,
Mm.
the abbreviation for laugh out loud after every sentence with some youngsters saying that the nonsense phrase boils their blood. Your thoughts? Does it bother you, Julian, when you get LOL?
No one's texting me LOL, but like, because usually we'll just use an emoji, like a laughing
Right.
emoji.
They
But I
say
guess if
we
I
use
got
too many
it,
too. They say we're using too many too. That's their second pet peeve.
Too many
yeah,
emojis?
you only usually use like one emoji per text, unless like
Whack.
it wants more, and that's like special occasion. But usually it's like one laughing. Like I don't need 10 laughing emojis.
Oh, come on, man.
Wait.
That means
Who are
it's
you?
really funny.
The emoji police telling me what I can and can't do?
Emoji police.
Hey,
If
listen.
I want to throw, look, if I want to throw 5 at you, I'm going to throw 5 at you. That means I'm laughing really hard.
All right. Well,
Facts.
when you're texting people, especially if it's of the opposite sex, there's like rules about it, and you got listen. You got to play your role. It's like it's the same thing. Like if you're talking to them, you can't ask certain questions.
What are
You know
your
what I mean?
thoughts, Angela?
I think the
On
whole
the-
rule thing is cringe in itself.
Yeah, that
Like
sounds
making rules how to text somebody, really? That's
Yeah.
crazy to me.
Yeah, that's a Gen Z
But I've
thing.
heard that. I've heard that the LOL thing is cringe now. That's what
It's cringe.
my niece is 15 and she says it's weird. And then
Yeah.
also the type of emojis that you use.
Right.
Millennials and higher, they use outdated emojis.
Yes, that's the other phrase. But we also
Outdated
grew up.
emoji?
We also grew up, or well, not say grew up, but we also adapted the fact that like sometimes we didn't have to write a sentence. We just use the emojis to describe that situation that we're in. Like if you were drunk, you'd have a bottle,
Oh, yeah. A couple beers.
Yeah, sleepy guy and
Couple
a
beers,
bed. Yeah. They don't like that. They don't like that. And we grew up that way, let's be honest. In the beginning, remember when texting became a thing?
Yeah, hit the L 4 times for
4 times. We've gotten to the situation where the LOL was important because we didn't want to write out laugh out loud,
or rolling on the floor,
So
laugh my ass off.
we come from that generation where we really kind of started to abbreviating words.
Right.
So, and I think that does that bother you that when you see an abbreviated text, does that bother you guys? All right, let me take that back. I don't want to put you in that whole group. Does that bother you?
You're asking me personally.
Yeah. You're a person, not the whole generation. I'm not going to put you in the whole generation.
No, because sometimes like
you're a little different. Sometimes.
Things on like videos, people like put these weird abbreviations. I like trying to figure out what it is, but like for the most part, like people aren't texting me LOL and stuff, so I don't know which other ones I would like people would use. But if I guess sometimes they're hard to understand if like I'm not like if I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like LOL, like I know LMFAO, I would know. So like I would just be like I would know what it means. But
Right.
I'm not gonna like I would never text that.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I got a
You
lot
would
of shit
never
in the beginning.
abbreviate?
It depends. Like
Is that
probably
They like
not.
to write
Probably
it
not
all
my
out.
text.
They
I'd probably
do.
just type it
Gen
all
Z
out.
does like to write it all out. Like they're not going to say "be right." They're not going to write
OMG?
Yeah, OMG or "be right back."
BRB.
Yeah, BRB. They're going to write "be right back."
They won't even say that though.
No, I just wouldn't say that. I would just
they wouldn't even
respond
say
when I
that.
was done. I would just respond when I was done. Or like
Yeah.
if I'm laughing at a message, a lot of the time now that iMessage has a little like where you can hold it and you put haha and react to it, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
I do that
funny.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
So do I.
It says nearly 1 in 5 people age 18 to 28 say they are repulsed by the texting habits of older generations, according to Sky Mobile.
Well, here's the deal.
Repulsed. That's a
Get
big
the fuck
fucking
over
word.
it. Right? Don't read my text, okay?
How come
Don't
your you younger generations are so fucking emotional about shit? dude?
Right.
They do
Fuck all this
bring
shit.
something up on the thing, and I've had that person that has written LOL after every sentence. Okay, everything isn't laugh out loud. I went to the doctor's office today. I saw Dan there. LOL. I took a shit today.
Yeah.
There was no toilet paper. LOL.
Hey,
That's laugh out loud.
I can't. I don't have my glasses right now. Mrs. R is what? GTFO? Get the fuck out.
get the fuck
LOL.
out.
Shout out to Mrs. Prime. I love
Yeah,
you, baby.
Mrs. Prime. We love you, Mrs. Prime.
Yeah.
fuck out, fuck up, or what is that one? No.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck up. Fuck up.
What the fuck?
No.
What the hell?
TFO, STFU.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. And there's another one. Fuck up and fuck around.
FAFO.
Yeah.
FAFO.
Fuck around and find out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
just send wiener pics.
Only to Mrs. Art. Only to Mrs. Art.
Stop.
It's a wiener pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
went to the doctor's today. Wiener
Yeah.
pic.
You know what? If I'm texting a female, I'm just trying to worry about not getting a restraining order. Okay, what can
Whoa.
I say? What can I say? Cannot
Whoa.
say. Right?
Dang.
Bob, but you can text me whenever you want.
Yeah, they have a couple examples. It's like, don't hit me up with, you want to go to the movies later, LOL. Why would you even use LOL after that sentence
Yeah.
anyway? I don't think that's happening.
Well, it's because you're kind of nervous.
You're kind of nervous.
Maybe they're high.
Maybe they're high.
They're laughing their ass off.
Yeah. They're drunk. Okay.
Texting's already.
Why the
Hey,
face? Yeah.
Yeah, texting's already.
That's not what WTF
You know,
stands for.
Hey, Phil Dunphy, Modern Family, WTF? Why the face?
Oh, okay. I love that show too.
Yes,
That's hilarious. Oh, why the face? That's shit.
I mean, texting's it's already even texting, DMing, and all that stuff. It's really hard to kind of try to judge where the person is, up here.
Right.
It makes it difficult. Then you throw in the emojis and the LOL and all the abbreviations to every word. I can kind of get where they're going at it, but I guess it's the same thing. I didn't like what boomers were doing. Boomers didn't like what the other generation did.
Yeah.
Millennials didn't like what Gen Z was doing.
Nah, I'm cool with Gen Z.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
funny.
So Angela, if a guy texts you, "Hey, do you want to go get a drink?" LOL. Would you go get a drink or?
Yeah, I don't know. I would sure. I'm not gonna judge off of that, but
Cool. Thank you.
I'd be like,
LOL, what's going to happen after this drink is what
I
I
don't
want to
know.
know.
I don't know.
Well,
That's a little
trust me.
odd. That's odd. Like, what's so
Yeah,
funny?
try 15 minutes into having a drink, you can figure out where the night's going.
I'm not gonna LOL nobody no more.
Exactly.
Right. Now I'm scared to
Yeah,
even say
you
shit.
emojis to me.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to laugh anymore. I'm
Yeah.
just going to have a conversation. I'm going to LOL.
If you send me LOL, I know you're old. Like I know you're old.
How do you know that I think that it's funny though?
You just
Yeah.
you could just
That's what I
press
mean.
it
That's
and
what I
then
mean.
put, haha.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if
I do that, but how do? Oh wait, okay. Because I put LOL when I think what I said is funny.
Right.
absolutely.
That's the cringe part, right?
No, I don't. I
don't
don't think
know.
it's
I don't
cringe.
know.
Maybe the kids do. I don't know.
The kids
We just don't
think-
use it no more. We just don't
Yeah.
use it no more.
They-
It's
they
phased
say-
out.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
they're-
can you
we
use
use it
something
too much.
else then at the end of your sentence
Like an emoji.
instead of just a laughing emoji?
Yeah.
But a certain one.
Interesting.
You can't do this. You do
So
the
the one that's
huh?
sideways is more expressive, so that's like funnier. But the regular one is like it's funny, but it's not like
Yeah.
like I'm dying.
Good point.
Okay, what
person.
about LOLL? Like 3 L's.
3.
What the hell are you
What
doing?
does the
Are
three
you
L's mean?
are you
do
like having
that.
a stroke?
I do that.
I don't know what the
literally
extra
do that. I
L's
think
mean.
it's so funny. I go LOLLL like a
Oh,
bunch of L's.
really
I've never
loud.
seen that before.
I do that.
I've never seen that.
Okay, so then I just made it up. Cool.
There you go. You know, I usually go ROFL. You know, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
It made my ass off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the period
I don't
thing
like
too
that
is.
one.
I know they don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't use periods. I don't use
Dot
periods.
dot. They don't like that
I've
either.
noticed that with my niece. She doesn't use periods, but
Texting
I'm like,
is an informal type of communication for me for the most part. So it's like unless like it's work, that's a little different. But if I'm only doing it strictly like for people that I am like friends with and stuff like that, it's informal. So I'm not putting periods, maybe question marks to phrase that it's a question because there's no like you're not seeing my face or anything when I'm asking you a question. You might not think it's a question. So like usually when it's a question, but anything else for the most part doesn't get any.
So
like,
if they copied and text something to send you, that's cool. But when they're just writing you back and forth, you're cool with no periods, just a run off sentence.
I was
yeah,
just about
well
to say,
you'll put periods to like to stop your thought and then
Yeah.
start a new one, obviously. But like I mean,
Yeah,
like
Thank you.
if it's just one quick phrase, like "Oh, I went to the store" or something like that, or "I got this from the store," like
You
I
don't
wouldn't.
expect a
Yeah,
period.
yeah. You
I
don't
wouldn't
have to
put
do
a period.
period.
I wouldn't put a
me
period
neither.
there. But if it's
I
like,
don't do
"Oh, I
that.
went to the store and then I went to like Costco," and then period, like what did you need from Costco or like whatever. If I'm asking something after, like to obviously you're not like being super informal, but it's like if it's one quick phrase, then that's all it is. But usually I like the response thing on iPhone where you can respond to certain text. So a lot of my conversations become structured. It's like we have one conversation and there's another conversation, because sometimes you're texting with people
Damn, he's
and having multiple no, not the different people. It could be the same person, but we're having 3 different conversations at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's
I
to
do that
structure
too,
everything.
but that shit gets annoying. But I
love
do
It's
it
like
too.
It's like a game.
It almost turns
game.
into one of the things a lot of people had a beef with Twitter at the time was trying to keep track of what was going on in conversations, because they would just move it and you couldn't follow the stream because if someone replied, I get that. This is funny. However, millennials are hitting back to Gen Z, with many saying we will continue to use the LOL. They don't give a damn. And millennials said we're going to keep using it whether you like it or not. Fuck you. We're using LOL. Don't worry.
I'm going to use that shit no more.
I'm going to hit them up.
No, fuck all that.
Yeah, Texters should also be wary about which emoji.
They don't deserve it.
So be careful, guys.
What emoji?
Yeah, according to Sky Mobile poll, 2,000 British adults said you got to be careful.
Oh, wait a minute. These are British people?
Well, that's where the poll came
because
from.
the emojis have meaning. The emojis have meaning.
They don't know
the sentence.
Do you know about it?
Before we jump off, do you feel like, I'll ask you, Julian and Angela, do you feel like Gen X, I'm going to put millennials in this, but Gen X and boomers don't understand what certain emojis mean?
I'm a millennial, right?
LOL to
You're a millennial. That's why I'm keeping you in it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
you're more likely a millennial is more likely to know what an emoji means than, say, a Gen Xer or a boomer.
Okay, yeah.
Trend wise, because the trends keep changing on what.
Dude.
Like, all right, for instance, how many the prayer symbol? How many knew that was a high five?
It's not a high five, man. It's a prayer symbol.
It's not a high five, but it's a prayer symbol. You're like, oh, thanks, and then you'll go like that. Like, you know what I mean? That's more like
it says high five,
like a praise. It's praise, but we say, but it's praise. It's like praise, like thanks for doing that for me, or something like that. You know.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like Gen X and boomers don't really keep up with the trends of what emojis are, or even know exactly what a certain emoji actually means?
I think they keep up. No, they don't keep. I think they just keep to what they've always done, and they know what the emojis mean for the most part.
But old people, I feel like always mess up, and they'll be like, "Oh, my aunt just died laughing emoji" or something. Like, it's always. I feel like the old people that fuck up with the emojis.
Okay, that's like that's like
John, you need a refill, John?
No.
Old. We're talking like
let's get a number.
Not
Shit.
that old. Not
40.
that old.
Anyone
not 40. That old. I would say
60s, mid 60s is still young. I feel like.
Thank you. 62 right here.
No, but it's like it's be the 60-year-olds that be making the mistake.
Yeah. But all right, Miss Artemis Pine brings up a good thing, because this is something that's been happening a lot too. Like where there isn't even conversation. There's no texting back and forth. It's just communication back and forth with gifts. Yeah. That drives me a little crazy.
Gifts are the stickers. I like the stickers.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Stickers are my favorite.
You fucking do, man.
I love stickers. Yeah. Ever since iPhone made it to where you could make pictures into stickers, I will primarily text those.
And the last one, you're going to laugh because I knew this was happening. While 66% of young people found that the thumbs up is rude. Your thoughts?
What? Hey, fuck that. I'm switching my shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the thumbs up's rude?
Yeah, if my bestie puts a thumbs up on a text, I'm like, bitch. What do you mean? You're not gonna like the message. You're just gonna thumbs up it. You didn't like what I just said.
That's
how I feel about
Bruce, the thumbs up.
That's
Shout out Bruce, man.
That's actually smart, because that's how I feel the same way. It's like, what? I'm not worth the response back. I'm just worth the thumbs up. Like, I wrote this whole thing out. I expect a response back, and if I only get a thumbs up, I'm kind of butthurt.
It's not even about a whole response. Like, they
just at least acknowledge
like it. Like, that's fine. I don't want a thumbs up though.
John, next time I will write you a paragraph and not give you.
So
you know what I'm saying.
There's a couple things I had that just reminded me about that. So like the thumbs up thing. If I text you like, hey, whatever, like I'm having people over at the house at like 8:00 and you give me a thumbs up and I'll say I'll be there or whatever. Like I don't know what the fuck that thumbs up is for. You know, like cool. Are you gonna show up? Like, so that's a response. Like that needs a response. Like,
yeah, it does. Yeah. If you're having a party, hey, do you want to come? Don't thumbs up me.
Don't thumbs up
because I'm not counting you in.
Yeah.
Well, 29% say that's cringe. So
thumbs up.
Oh no, 66% that the thumbs up is cringe. 29% say the monkey covering its eyes is also
what?
They're fed up with that.
I've never used that.
I've never used that.
I don't think I've ever used that one either myself.
What do you guys like better, when someone hits you up with a big ass paragraph, or if it's like, "Hey, one bubble, what are you up to?" Question mark, one bubble.
No,
I'm chilling, one bubble.
No, don't do that shit. No.
You don't like that shit?
No, don't even text me. Hey, just start the conversation. I don't need a hey. I just start it because then I can read it and I can decide if I want to respond. If you just send hey and I respond hey and then it's something stupid and I'm like I could respond later. Like I feel bad because it's like if it's just hey I don't know what you want, like I don't know what you want, I'd rather know what you want.
Julian doesn't want to be drawn into the wrong conversation.
Bro,
I'm the type.
His name, dude.
I'm the type that lets the phone. I let the phone ring until the voicemail goes on. You leave me a voicemail. I find out what you want, then I call you back.
That's funny because I prefer to just talk on the phone. Like I hate
Thank you.
texting.
I
hate it so much.
Okay, I'd prefer that over you texting me just hey, trying to start a conversation. I would rather you call me because at least then I can decide. Okay, I wanna answer.
If
it. Like if it's one of my
plans,
friends, then I'll answer it.
Yeah.
If we're planning anything and it's whatever, just call me. Like I don't want to sit there and do long messages. Like that shit is so annoying. Just call me real quick. Or I like voice. I like the voice messages too, though.
Even in the group thing, like when you get, hey, this is happening at the house, blah blah blah. Are you coming? You always get the person that comes in that has to explain why they can't be there. And then the next person that's like, I'll be there. And then there's another person that says, well, I got this going on. I'm not sure. I can't stand. I don't want to follow. Just say yes or no. That what drives me nuts. Or maybe.
Well, usually what my friends will do is we'll like start a message and be like, hey, I'm having this event. If you're going to come like this message. And once you like it, then that's like your RSVPing.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, I used to have a lot of female friends, and they would have like a bad night, and they wouldn't want to start texting at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
So they'd text me a paragraph about what went on, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I'm not going to write a paragraph at 2:00 in the morning. I'm going to call you, answer your damn phone. Because I'm not going to text you paragraphs. Yeah, at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I've had a lot of those.
Well, you got to remember the two ones. We're all kind of, everyone's kind of has a different shift here.
Yeah.
Some of us are together at night, the night shift. Some are swing shift people. Some are morning shift people. So I think we forget. Like I'll get off and I'll think, hey, Bob's up, and I'm going to text Bob at 5 a.m, and I know, wait, Bob's, I did it with my son.
Yeah, but see, go ahead.
Does Hoochie Daddy, do you work with them too?
Yeah, he does.
He's the boss. He's a boss, dude.
But he's not
my boss.
That's the boss. He's
I'm your boss on weekends. He's your boss during the week.
Me and Bob.
You're the shift manager.
These two are shift. Yeah.
Hey, he's my boss all the time.
I got weekends. He's got during the week.
Can you just say, what do you guys do?
Security company.
Oh,
so here's what we do. We sell live monitoring cameras.
Oh no.
So if you see like the LVTs, like in the Walmart parking lots, right? You see the LVTs with the 4 cameras in a parking lot on a trailer. Right. Damn. So our company is different. We actually monitor them live while we're watching them. A lot of companies don't. It's a robotic voice. So we have 4 or 5 operators who have 50 cameras each. So if someone tries to break into the property, our guys are going to go, hey, please be aware, you in the red hoodie, you're trespassing, get away.
Damn.
And that's what we do.
Yeah. Let me give you the top 10.
I'm a stripper. I don't know what the fuck.
Gen Z.
Makes ton of money.
The top 10 Gen Z phonics. Late replies. I think that hates.
Oh, phone edit.
Yeah. Late replies. Everybody. I don't care if you're Gen Z or not. Late replies suck. saying LOL at every message.
What's a late reply? Can I get a time?
Like if they text you and 2 hours later you reply.
It's taking too long.
Fuck that. I'm sleeping
Let's right here, right now, all of us. Let's decide what is too late.
That's what I'm saying. What is too late?
Go. What do you, Artemis Prime, consider too late? You send a text. You send a text message. How soon do you want that person to respond, or how late is too late?
For definite, a whole day is too late.
Oh, shit.
And but I give people hours, man. They could be doing shit. Like
Okay,
you're
forgiving.
I'm not really.
You're
I'm not really big on that. And but yeah, I would say like it depends on the, like I said, if it's
scenario.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say you text at 8 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. For everyone to get together to go see a movie at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, then there's a time limit. That's what I'm saying. But if I'm like, hey, I'm having a get together on December 12th, Bobby Boogie's birthday bash, and I text you that today, and you don't hit me back till tomorrow saying I'll be there, that's fine.
Okay.
But or if I text you, hey, what's going on? How are you? How you been? And then you get back to me like the next day, that's cool. But if it's something important like, hey, I need a ride. Are you available? And then you text me fucking day. No.
You still need that ride?
I agree with Mallory.
Yeah, that's kind of like,
you
bro.
Still need that ride? Yeah. I'm still at the 7-Eleven broken down.
It just depends on the text.
Right.
I'm not a big.
Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Sharp?
If you need me bad enough where you're going to text me and expect me to like get back to you right away, call me.
Call you.
Because if I'm asleep or I'm at work, I ain't texting you.
Okay.
Unless I wake up and hear the text.
All right. Angela, what's too long?
I mean, I agree with all of that. If it's like my family, if it's my best friend, if it's Kelsey, I expect her to get back to me like within the hour or two.
Okay.
Because
Shout
that's
out
just
Kelsey,
our
man. Get back
friendship.
to her.
Yeah. Kelsey, step up. Get back to her.
But she does. But that's the thing.
She does,
If
that's
she
cool,
doesn't, then I feel like something's wrong, or like I'm like,
Something's
wait a
up.
minute.
Yeah,
that's a good friend.
Yeah. If it's my family, I mean, it could be days.
Yeah.
With my sister, my niece.
Why is
with
it the families make us wait? I don't get that, man. They always make us wait.
Because it's family. We don't care.
Yeah.
We have nothing to prove or nobody to impress.
Yeah.
We don't care. And then if it's a guy, it better be.
Oh.
You're not gonna just ghost for a whole day and then come back in and be like, "Hey, sorry, I was." No.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, here
I was putting in a 14-hour shift at the mill.
Let me
Yeah,
throw this.
sorry.
I know there's two different.
You can text me on your break.
I know there's two different
didn't have
standards for
service.
this and the way it's supposed to work out. But let's say you go out on a date, brings you home. The next day he texts you, "Hey, I had a great time." And let's say it's reversed. Say you text him first and you said, "Hey, had a great time last night." How quickly do you expect to get a reply from that? Like you just said, he should reply automatically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't mean automatically, obviously.
She just meant like not
what would
days.
you say
It shouldn't take
if you
days.
text him, "Hey, I had a great night last night. Thank you." Whatever. How quickly would you be okay with how long? An hour, half hour, 10 minutes?
At least
Yeah, my wife said
within like
immediately,
2
but-
hours or so.
Well, if it's you, Art.
I don't think you should be going like 5 hours in between
Right.
having a conversation you're trying to like keep going when you're trying to like get to know someone. And I don't even want to get to know somebody through text anyways.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
How about you, Gen Zer? What is the amount of time that you better fucking answer one of Hoochie Daddy's text messages?
It depends who the person is. So, like, all right. So I understand John's not on his phone that much, so I wouldn't be upset if John took a while to respond. But my homeboy Max is always on his fucking phone, and he doesn't respond to my fucking text messages. Max, count your fucking days. I'm gonna get your ass.
Fuck you, Max. You better fucking be
hell,
on that
Max?
shit, dog.
I'm sorry.
Hey, text Hoochie Daddy back sometimes.
Yo, Max, step up to the plate, dog. God.
No, see, Julian brings up a good point because that's something that irritates the hell out of me. And I know all three of my kids' phone habits, and that phone never leaves their side. They're on it 24/7. So when I do text them, and I don't get a response back for hours, I get a little fucking angry.
There you go.
Because I know that phone is in your hand. So he brings up a good point. If you have a friend that you know that phone never leaves his eyesight, and you text him in an emergency and you don't get a text back for an hour, yeah, I would be like Julian. I'd be like, fucker, dude, you put the stop. I was gonna say, stop looking at Pornhub. Take 3 minutes to fucking text me back.
Yeah. Dude, I need a ride. You know, my best friend, though, back in the day, she would always have her phone on. So whenever I would get stuck somewhere and needed a ride, like at 12:30 in the morning, you know, I'm like, hey, Tammy, I'm sorry, but I need a ride. And she'd be like, be there, because she always had her phone next to her. I didn't bother her that much. Man. Oh, Tammy's awesome.
You're awesome.
Number 3, playing loud videos or noise notes in public. That's Gen Z does not like that. Angela's shaking her. Yeah, I don't like it either. You know what I don't like too is the guy, and I don't know if it's just me, but the guy that's walking around fucking Walmart with his Bluetooth on or his earbuds, and he's having this full on fucking conversation.
Yeah,
I can't stand that.
Well, all right, so
because you think he's talking to you, you're
exactly.
Standing there, and he's like,
exactly. So when I go to a restaurant or out, I always try to turn my phone off when I'm having dinner, because, you know, you don't want, like, if somebody tried to call you and you got a certain ringtone. I forgot one time. I'm up at Chico taking my niece and her husband out to dinner. And we're sitting there in the middle of the restaurant. It's a nice upscale restaurant, right? All of a sudden, I forgot my brother's ringtone was Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. All of a sudden, it's nice and quiet in the restaurant. All of a sudden, you get, all
shit. All right, let me get through the rest of these so we can jump into our thing. Overuse of emojis or GIFs. Yep. Texting question marks after 2 minutes of no reply. Keyboard sounds left on. They can't stand that one.
I like that keyboard sound.
Bob's right there. Loud ringtones or alarms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Replying with thumbs up. Having yourself as your own lock screen.
Wait, what? Oh, I get you saying. Yeah. That's wild.
But what if it's a cool shot of you and your dad?
I know. That's hard.
Wait. What's your lock screen, dude?
I
when
changed
you pick up your phone. When you
I know. I'm saying, like, okay, so you got your.
So now it's mom and dad.
Okay, cool. I got
a clown on mine.
I got my mom and dad. Okay, in Hawaii.
I'll never put actual, like, my own any photo. Type of photo on. Yeah, I literally just have, like, the stock,
the black stock.
Or whatever. Like, yeah.
Mine's my niece, but I'm not going to show that.
Replies with thumbs up.
Yeah.
Having yourself as your lock screen. I said that. And sending multiple one-word messages in a row. That one drives me nuts.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah. I'll be doing that sometimes. Not lie.
All right, let's get to Reddit.
All
right. Let me blow this up so I can read it.
Somebody called off.
We're going to
6 to 6.
Yeah. I'm going to start off with this one because I was surprised that someone actually posted this in a relationship thing. So I'm going to get your guys' take. Why is relationship advice so quick to advertise breaking up? Like, if you go into Reddit and you start reading these relationship posts, every single reply is break up. So since I've been browsing this subreddit, there, I've noticed that 99% of the times they supposed solution to one's relationship problems are simply break up. Wife cheats on you, break up. Girlfriend got some male friends who are into her, break up. Break up with her. So I can't get it. I can't keep it in my bed. Whatever. I don't understand how she wrote it. So can't keep it in my bed. Break up with him. Why are members of this subreddit so quickly to tell someone to leave their significant other? I got the abbreviations. I am a firm believer that a relationship can survive and both parties are willing to do what it takes to repair it. So let's start with you, Art. Let's start with you.
Yeah, repair that shit. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah. I mean, why do you feel like do you feel like it's just like everyone in Reddit's been butthurt or broken hearted, and it's just the solution seems to be always just break up with that person? That's the easy out.
That's what it is. Like you said, easy out. There's a lot of haters out there too. Like people just want to, they're alone and mad, and they want, misery loves company. So they want someone else to feel that too. But I think for the most part, like you said, it's the easiest way out.
Yeah.
No one wants to fight anymore. No one wants to number like what did you guys used to do back in the day, like courting when you guys used to court women.
Yes.
You know,
court women.
Now it's like you slide in the DMs, bro. Like you ain't, you know, asking their pops or whatever if you could go out with them or none of that shit.
John, did you ask your ex-wife's dad if you could take her on a date?
You asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you. The one that supposedly courted, so I want to know.
I did. I'll be honest, and everyone that knows me knows I tried to save my marriage, and I did. I went to counseling. I did everything. I paid attention.
He was saying that. Did you ask like her dad if you could take her on a date when you took her on a date? That's what we were talking about.
No, God, no, I did not.
See, so no one was courting. None of you guys were courting.
I did.
Bobby,
No,
were you courting?
That's not the definition of courting.
Well, that's what they were saying. The example that they brought up.
Of it.
Yeah, it might be part of it. I did.
That's what they were saying.
Marry her. I did ask her if I could marry his daughter, even though I didn't care what his decision was. I was going to marry her anyway. But
there you go.
That's the thing to do. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
You know, when I was in high school, you had to go pick up your date at the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And meet the folks.
And meet the folks. Yeah. So you always had to meet the folks, right? After I was like 25, it's just like by then, hopefully, you're dating a girl who doesn't live at home anymore.
Yeah.
But I always, it was meet the dad. Whenever you go pick a woman up, it's like meet the dad. Hi, Mr. So-and-so, I'm Bob, blah, 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 blah. You know, and he'd like give you the up and down and judge you and stuff.
Cleaning his guns, sharpening his
knife. Was never afraid of him cleaning guns, maybe because I was, you know, I never worried about that because I would treat her with respect and I wouldn't do anything that, you know, wouldn't cross a line unless it was her idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If I had to have her home at midnight, she goes, well, hey, let's go to the orchard and do this. I'm like, I'm going to get in trouble, but it's going to be worth it.
No, you should still take her home because you should be a respectful man and be like, her dad told me to have her home at this time. I take her home. You listen to the dad, not your other head, not your other brain. Use this one, not that one.
Yeah.
But Julian at 21, 22, 23, come on now.
Yeah.
I'm a respectful person.
That brain was working overtime. How about you, Bob? What are your thoughts on this? You know, just everyone telling everybody to break up. Just break up.
Again, I'm kind of like Art. You know what I mean? It's just like, look, some of us have been through bad relationships and bad breakups and stuff, man. Some of us have had things go wrong in our relationships, but we worked it through and had a great relationship at the end. I think people who automatically say break up, yeah, you know, maybe they went through some bad stuff too, and you know, they're just trying to say, hey, do this. But basically, it's going to be your opinion.
Yeah,
what you want to do.
Yeah. How about you, Angela?
If you can work through it, then definitely work through it. But there's just some things that take a lot of time to work through, and sometimes you have to do that on your own. But I say work through it. Yeah. I mean, I spent almost 4 years working through bullshit with me and my ex.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, we stuck it out through therapy and like everything, but eventually it was like I had to leave.
You had to cut the ties. Yeah.
Angela, his loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Sure. I mean, he's a great guy though. He's a great guy, but
hey, it's not easy, you know, trying to court a Sicilian woman. It's not easy.
I've been told. So I've been told.
I feel sorry for every guy that tries to date.
You just got to bring a bottle of wine and just remind them. You know, George Patton, the U.S. general, rescued your island from the Germans. All right, give me a break.
Hey, watch the mandolin, and then you can. Yeah, okay. Hoochie Daddy from the Central Valley. Your thoughts on this one?
You know, I blanked on the question right now.
You got to stop getting high before.
Yeah, too many gummies before I started.
About
trying to work it out. Okay, trying to work it out. So I think that you can try to work it out, but I think at a certain point you do have to like let it go. Like it is like at a certain point, like it's not going to work out. There is no fixing it, and you know, I think that you can kind of tell. I don't think it would take super long to be able to tell if that person's working on the things that they're working on, and also that's also part of it too. Is you should be working on your own shit as well, or whatever part you have to play in it. But I do think at a certain point you kind of just have to cut your losses. Just be like, you know, this isn't worth it anymore.
kind of curious. I'll go back. I'll start with Julian first. Is there this is just your personal preference and I want to get, is cheating the one and only thing that would just, that's not workable for you?
I couldn't be with a girl after she cheated on me. No.
Okay.
But I wouldn't expect a woman to be with me after if I cheated on her.
Angela?
I've done it in the past. No, I haven't cheated. I meant to say like,
rephrase yourself.
I used to be a cheater. No, I've stayed with someone that has cheated on me in the past. And I would say if you're strong enough to do that, then sure. But no.
No.
Heck no.
Bobby Boogie.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Bobby Boogie. Is the cheating the line?
Hell yeah.
Cheating the line.
Hey, look, she could be with me, right? Bobby Boogie. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, dude.
You know, she's, if I'm not good enough, move on. But let me know, all right?
Yeah, so Bob can get a good seat at the buffet stripper club.
Hey, I was single, I was young, and had a pocket full of cash.
Mr. Prime.
Yeah, cheating's
done.
Cheating's no bueno, right?
Yeah, cheating's done. Same with me. I just wanted to get that one out there. My boyfriend, 22, and I am 22 female, have been together for 3 years. We were in high school friends, grew apart, ended up going to the same college, similar majors, reconnected, and you can guess the rest.
Mm-hmm.
We've been on the rocks lately. Our lifestyles have just don't align very well. And sometimes he treats me more like a mother than a partner. I'm losing patience. He is the only child and kind of a massive mama's boy, of course. His mom is nice enough, just very traditional. That's the tough one, too. Because the traditional, it's hard enough having a mother-in-law, but it's also tough enough when she's got the traditional values. Until recently, I didn't feel like I had a reason to distrust her. He confides in her a lot. Now, I want to ask you, Angela, because Italian guys are known for this. Is it cool with you to have your boyfriend or husband constantly confiding in his mother? Does that bother you? Like, do you feel like certain? All right, let me put it this way. I get there's certain things that you should be confiding with your wife, and certain things you should be confiding with your mother. But are you upset that he is just constantly confiding in his mother on things that he should be talking to you about?
Yeah, grow up. Yeah.
All right, I needed to know that one. Not that mom's not around anymore.
Absolutely.
Like, I say that with the most love and respect. Grow up. You should be working through things and confiding with your partner, not to your mother.
Right.
The past couple of months, I felt like she's been trying to plant the seed in my head about having kids. When I'm alone with her, some examples. The joy, I love these because I remember my mom doing these to Katrina. The joy of motherhood is like nothing else. This is the mother-in-law talking to the daughter-in-law. Oh, I love them. A baby might bring you closer. I heard my mom say that one. I heard my husband and I thought constantly until we finally had a BF name. What is that BF name? BF's name. I don't know.
Boyfriend?
I guess.
I don't
know. Once you had a baby, everything else falls away.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. It's abbreviated.
Right.
Little miracles, little miracle workers. I love that one too. So I'm on the pill. I've been trying to get on a different form of birth control that doesn't. You know where I'm going with this one, right? that requires consistent effort, like I was an IUD injection and arm implant. That's that one that goes here. That's like 5 years.
I think so. I don't know.
An IED was going to be like a bomb.
An IUD is what goes inside the uterus.
Right.
Oh, that one goes inside the uterus.
Yes.
The one that goes in your arm, that one's like I forget what that one. That one's like 5 years too, right?
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't know
5
how
years.
long that one, but
yeah,
it's like 5 years. Yeah.
But I haven't been able to decide which one is right for me. My birth control comes in blister packs. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I usually pop a week's worth into a pills organizer. That's the little thing. I remember that thing. Boop. Have you guys ever ate one by accident, thinking
No.
it was a Tic Tac?
No. All right. So, John, you've seen those little pack of batteries that like are in a box in a package like this, but there's a whole bunch of little batteries.
Yeah.
That's a blister pack.
Oh, it's a blister pack. They sell those in blister packs.
You're so knowledgeable on this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. This
John's
is why I
had
say
plenty of women take 'em.
we need to take his card away from him.
No, come on now. I look. I was in the wholesale business for anything in a minibar for 34 years. I kind of know what a blister pack is.
Okay, fair.
I know Bobby just didn't want no kids. He was making sure she was taking it. You know, he was like, "Here you go. Here's the one for the day."
No, here's the deal. Let's go.
No. Julian, here's the deal, right?
Oh my god.
I wish I would have had a couple kids, but I could never stay with a woman long enough.
Oh.
And part of it was me. Okay,
Because he wanted a party. Bobby wanted a party.
You know, yeah, but I always traveled for work. You know, it's just like the boss be like, "Hey, can you go to Bakersfield for 9 months?" Okay. You know, I never said no. So I was always on the road for like 15 years.
All right, let me get through this one here. But I usually pop a week's worth into a pill organizer so I can take it with my other medication. I don't bother taking the sugar pills. I guess I don't know there's sugar pills in there. You're supposed to take during the week for your period. I don't know what that means. Sorry, Angela? No, she's shaking her head. I keep an empty blister pack with leftover sugar pills in my nightstand because I'm weird. That's what she writes. That is kind of weird. Hey, honey, take a sugar pill. About throwing things away sometimes. What if I need it later mentally? I pick up from growing up in a doomsday. She goes into a whole bunch of shit. Thanks, Dad. I feel incredibly stupid for it now. A couple of weeks ago, I missed my period. Took a pregnancy test. Saw that the dreaded second line, the dreaded second line, and proceeded to freak out. My boyfriend was at work when I found out, so I called him immediately. I told him we needed to talk and that it was urgent. He didn't want to come home at first since we are not in a great situation financially. I started bawling and begging, and I thought he realized I was serious. God damn, this is a paragraph. When he got home, I was sitting on the bathroom floor. I was a wreck, cried so hard I vomited. Anyways, my boyfriend gets back to our apartment, finds me on the floor, and as soon as he sees me, as soon as he sees the pregnancy test, he fucking smiles. Why do we do it? I understand why us guys maybe not all guys are happy to see that pregnancy test. Art was. He said you threw it away and got in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. But I was happy about it. I just didn't know like the procedure of those things to save.
You know what? I saw that last week when I was watching. That's awesome.
What?
You're a man. We don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You just chuck it.
He chucked it.
I mean, bro,
he got in trouble for throwing she wanted to save it, Angela, that she was pregnant.
The pregnancy stick.
And Mr. Art just threw it in the garbage can.
After she handed it
Well,
to me, I
she
feel
peed
bad.
on
Sorry,
it.
babe.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what he said too.
I mean,
he's like, you just peed on
that's
it.
where my brain went. You know, it's just I didn't mean anything bad about it. I was stoked. So
You threw it away.
shocked.
That's funny.
Dude, have you ever had? we used to live next to her friends, and one of her friends tried to like get me to read the stick because they didn't know if the line was kind of there, kind of not, and instinct, like on instinct, I went to go grab it, and I was just like, wait a minute. Like, no, I just like looked over, like, oh no, I guess that line's there, but not really, and like, yeah, don't be walking around with your pee sticks everywhere and handing it to people.
That's so funny.
All right, John, go ahead. Finish.
Yeah, I'll let you read that one, Bob.
All right.
Oh, right here. Okay, so I tried to explain to them through snot and tears and spit that no, this was not great. We're both full-time students with jobs.
Yeah.
I can't take time off. I have a ton of unresolved health issues.
Damn.
We can barely afford the roof over our heads. I hate the idea, John. Don't mess with me over here.
I'm just trying to make it bigger so you
I lost my spot.
I hate
you're right
the
over
idea
here.
of getting an abortion.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I have a ton of health issues. We barely can afford the roof over our heads. I hate the idea of getting an abortion. I am all for when it's someone else, but just for me, I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. He left me to cool down in the bathroom for a while. I told him to get out. And I saw one of my fucking blister packs in the bathroom trash can. We don't use it very often, so we only empty it once in a while. I threw away the pregnancy test. It knocked aside a wad of toilet paper, and the silver foil caught my eye. I dug through the trash, and I found 7 of my regular fucking birth control pills at the bottom of the trash bag.
Ooh.
I can't believe he not only did this to me, but also so incredibly careless. It's like he barely tried to hide it. I can't tell if he wanted me to find out or if he just generally doesn't have anything knocking around inside of his cranium because of a few rocks instead of a few rocks. All right. So I've been whacking my brain trying to figure out how this could have happened. I am so diligent about taking my meds. I feel so fucking stupid. So stupid. The sugar pills are literally a different fucking color. John, you hold on. I go back. I'm not done, John.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Let him finish.
Let him finish.
I take like 7 pills in the morning and unceremoniously dump them into my mouth. I definitely didn't look closely at them. He didn't give me a reason to think I had to. He hadn't said anything about kids. I could tell he was kind of trying to be better about his responsibilities lately. I thought things were finally starting to look up when it comes to the state of our relationship. We have access to each other's phones. I think he probably checked my Fitbit app to find out when I was ovulating since I tracked my period there. Nice.
Jesus.
I don't know how else he could have known. I think I remember a few times I'd unlock my phone and find the app open, but I thought nothing of it. I confided in a few close friends about all of this, told them everything, what he did, how I think he did it, how I think his mom might have told him to. How fucking devastated I am and how fucking stupid I feel. In essence, they told me I need to grow a spine, leave him, stop going crazy, and figure my shit out, decide what to do. Now, part of me, I feel like I might be overreacting. I'm staying with my parents right now. They don't know what's going on. They're kind of religious, and I'm not exactly sure how they feel about abortion. I don't want to bring it up because I don't know how they'll react. My boyfriend has been texting me nonstop, telling me to calm down and come home and talk to him.
Don't read this part, bud.
Okay. I'm so fucking lost. Sorry if this is a mess. I'm not proofreading. No shit. I don't have the bandwidth right now.
Dude, that is...
Angela, what would you do?
Yeah, we got to go to Angela first on this one. She's
like, what?
She's like, where's the shotgun?
Man, you just don't mess with people like that. That's crazy.
That's
I don't
a
know.
life thing. That's a whole life.
It is.
I don't know what I would do.
You lose your shit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't know. I mean, I couldn't stay with him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
that's
able to.
just- man, that's ballsy. And Mrs. Prime brings up a good point too. It could have been sabotage to stay. He wanted to stay with her too. That's it. You know, sometimes you hear it's the other way around, that the woman gets pregnant to keep the guy, but it could be him too.
I've heard of men doing that
Yeah.
to girls, or trying to get them pregnant and sabotaging so that they'll stay because they're just
Julian.
toxic.
No, I don't want no fucking kids.
I don't want no baby.
No.
How about you, Julian? Where are you at on this one? I mean, this is tough. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer, to be honest.
No, I think no matter what, he violated her. That's terrible to do, especially because it wasn't like she was wanting to get pregnant. Like, that is fucked up.
Right.
Especially to do that and to be so bold as to just like leave it there, like not even hide it a little bit, is kind of wild. That means like he doesn't. I don't think he gives a fuck if she knows, and so he just don't respect her at all.
Art.
Yeah.
Mike.
That's fucking crazy. Like, I mean, you know, but people be crazy out there.
People do some strange fucking things.
You know, like you said, like my wife was saying, maybe he wanted to keep her, and that's like it happens, right?
I'm sitting down with him.
Well, I will. All right, so here's the point. Okay, and this is what I think. Okay,
stir that drink, Bob.
I am.
That wasn't a stir. That wasn't a fucking. That's why you didn't make it as a bartender.
I did, dude. I had better equipment. Okay? No, I had one of those silver things.
Whoa, wait! Don't do that! Whoa! The way that looked. Hey, clip that! Hey, clip that!
So it was exactly at the 58, 56.
This guy.
So you know that's fucking going to be a meme.
If so, you're in a relationship and you know she doesn't want children at this time.
Yeah.
and you do.
Yeah.
Break up and go find somebody who does want kids.
There's plenty of. I don't want to say the phrase because everyone hates it. There's
Fish in the sea.
Yeah, there's plenty
Yes, absolutely, both ways. But the whole thing is don't, you know what I mean? Because look, I believe, and I might be wrong for this. I don't care. Every child who's born should have a mom and dad.
Yeah.
They'll go through the world a lot happier. Okay,
Mhm.
It'll be harder on them without either one.
Yeah.
They'll survive. They'll be good people. But the whole thing is if you're gonna make a baby right away with somebody who wants to share that baby with you.
Yeah, that's the key thing. That's the key thing. I'm the same way. I mean, that's something that I've run into with a couple couples that didn't have that conversation and then realized that one didn't want one.
Right.
And then it's just this constant battle and they're fighting each other. And and then I've had situations where I've had one that said that they didn't want kids. They ended up getting divorced, and then she had kids with another guy, and that blew him. That destroyed him.
Absolutely
that destroyed him. It's just like, well, what made he's constantly second guessing himself. Why wasn't I good enough? Why couldn't I have children?
Absolutely.
It's tough.
Sometimes
but
it's the person, though. Sometimes it's the person.
Yeah, sometimes it's the person. I get that, but you already. You committed to someone. You said, I do. You married that person in the intent to start a family. I mean, that's the reason you get married. To be honest, you're getting married not just to have that person in your life but you
there's
also,
probably a reason why she second guessed it and was like, you're a person I don't want to have kids with. And that's like, not that there's anything wrong with your friend. It's just like, I think that it has to do with how she felt about him.
Yeah, it's a strange thing.
That's not
Go ahead.
I love
this. Go ahead, go, man. Go ahead.
You want me to go ahead?
That's like a question you should ask, like, on what date do you want to have kids?
Oh, big time. I think that should be like, okay, look.
It can't be a first date thing, huh?
It can't be, but if most of the times people don't get married, a lot of times people don't get married in the middle of the night in Vegas and just decide, there's a few of those, but there are people that have been in relationships for 3-4 years.
Right.
You should already know that person intends on never having children. If you want children, that should have been discussed before you said, hey, will you marry me? Unless your intent is also not to have children.
Okay, so this is going to be kind of controversial. Angela, you can jump in, call me whatever you want to call me.
Yeah, do it, Ange. Okay.
But I feel like if you're in a relationship for more than a year, you should know if you want to marry the person or not.
A year?
Why go 4 years and then break up?
Go ahead, Ange.
I don't think there's a time on that though. Marriage, no. But when it comes to if you want to get married in general and if you want to have kids, those are definitely conversations that need to be had early on. Not first date, early on. But you need to know these things in order to see if you want to keep pursuing that person or not.
So would you know that before you started dating them? Before you had a title, you would know that?
Before I actually legitly start dating them for like the long haul, yes, I want to know where they stand on certain things. I want to know if I want to know if we're on the same page. Because then there's no point. Why am I going to keep seeing you?
All right,
exactly, but see, that's what I think. Though, at the end of 1 year,
let's go.
You should know how far you're going to go.
Are you talking 1 year dating or
1 year
1 year? Is that dating and also living together?
Dating,
just dating.
I don't care. Dating, you're together constantly for a year. You're each other's person. You know what I mean. You're the couple. You do things couple wise.
Okay.
At the end of 1 year.
Yeah.
I think you should know if you want to go. I think you should know if you want to go long haul or not.
Yeah, Julian.
Dude, there's times that like I go on a date with the girl and I know I would probably only date her for max 6 months to a year.
Okay, that's fine.
You know very quickly. Like
right.
That's true.
48
That's
hours.
true.
But at the end of 1 year.
Oh yeah, you should know if you want to be with them.
I'm not going to get married after a year of
I'm not going to get married, but you should know where you want to head. Like you should know, like I can see myself.
I agree with that. Yes, I agree.
At the end of 1 year, you should know how far you're going to go with this.
Yeah, I get you, but
how far you think you could go because things could happen that ended.
Right. Exactly. I think Gen Z is pretty good at that because I think they're in that generation that their intentions are not to have children. Most of you Gen Zers don't want to have children, and if you do want to have children, it's not until your late 30s, early 40s. So
yeah, I don't plan on doing it until I'm like
30.
Yeah,
no, it's statistic. I've done the statistics on it. Yeah, Gen Z is that generation right now, which may cause the crisis as far as children being born, because you guys are actually focusing on other things, travel, yourselves. You're focusing on yourselves, which something we were always told to do before we got married, and we didn't do. We just like, hey, I found somebody, I love them, that's it, I'm marrying them. You know, whether you could afford a house or not at the time, or you can even, God forbid, if you could even afford your bills at the time.
Yeah, but all right, I'll get back on this.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
Let's start this next one, because I absolutely hate these. All right, I hate these. All right, I'm gonna love this. Hold on. I'm a 25-year-old male. I've been dating Becca, 24 years old, for 6 months now. Everything was going great until her birthday 2 months ago. Up until then, I'd met a couple of her friends, but just one or two at a time. This was the first time meeting a lot of her friends, and the first time I'd been hanging out with them all in a big group. We had what I thought was a great night until the night I took Becca home. Becca asked me what I thought of her friend Sadie, 23 female. I'd exchanged maybe 2 sentences with Sadie, so I just said that she seemed cool. Becca then asked if I thought Sadie was pretty. Don't do it. To which I responded, she was stupid. But nearly not as pretty as Becca. Good save. I thought that was a safe answer because I didn't want her. I didn't want to say her friend wasn't pretty, but I also wanted her to know that I only had eyes for her.
Yeah.
But Becca was like, "So you think she's pretty, idiot?" I knew it. Pretty and cool. I didn't think much of this because Becca was quite intoxicated, so I brought her some Gatorade and helped her into bed. Scroll up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on. Bob needs more.
I figured Becca wouldn't remember this interaction the next morning, but she called me and apologized. She explained that Sadie was conventionally attractive and had a history of taking men that Becca wanted, and she didn't want that to happen to me. I assured her that wouldn't happen. I told her the honest truth, which was that all new faces I was seeing, I hardly remembered what Sadie looked like. Smart.
You're smart.
I told her, too, that if Sadie kept going after men she knew Becca wanted, she should consider distancing herself from Becca.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Cut that bitch off.
What happened?
So you scrolled too far up, John.
Did I?
You did. Okay. So, again, I thought that would be the end, but for the past 2 months, Sadie has somehow come up in every conversation.
Oh, dude.
Did I follow Sadie's Instagram? Had I talked to Sadie since the party? Even when I give her a compliment, she brings up Sadie. Just last week, she got a new pair of jeans, and I told her how great her butt looked in them. And she went on this tirade about how she had to spend so much money just to get a pair of jeans that looked decent on her, while Sadie looked like a supermodel in Walmart jeans. I'm not that dumb. I know that Becca has complex underlying issues and that the Sadie fixation is just a manifestation of those issues. I said that after 3 drinks.
Yeah.
I didn't want to invalidate her, but I also get the sense that Sadie is not a problem so much as Becca's insecurities. I'm like a broken record how often I remind her that she's hot and smart, that she has a great life, a great job, and a great guy. If I do say so myself.
Yeah, you got to add the great guy in there, bro.
I do say so myself. You know what I'm saying? And there's no reason for her to compare herself to Sadie or anyone else. That Walmart jeans are trash, and I'm sure that she would look good in them if she really wanted some. I suggested therapy, which she says is a waste. It just seems like nothing I do helps. And I know it's her issue, not mine, but it's starting to drain me. The breaking point came a couple nights ago when I got an instant DM request from Sadie saying she thought I was cute and asking if I wanted to hang out sometime. This was followed by a series of DMs basically saying she knew I was with Becca, but she thought I could do better. And if I gave her a chance, she could show me what I'm missing. Without responding, I took a screenshot and immediately blocked her. Good dude.
Good, smart.
Then yesterday, I showed Becca the screenshot. I fully expected Becca to crash out, but instead she kissed me and told me she knew she could trust me. I was confused, and she explained that had Sadie DM'd me to prove my loyalty to her. Ooh. Apparently, it is a common thing for women to do, especially if they have a conventional, attractive friend who could probably steal anyone's man. I was completely dumbfounded. I thought people only did this stuff in the movies, not in real life. I asked Becca if all the anxiety over Sadie was real or if she had faked that too. She said it was real, but now she knows I'm loyal to her. She's not worried anymore. She tried to kiss me again, but I pulled away. This might have solved all of her problems, but it created a whole new set of problems for me. I gave her no reason to doubt my loyalty. I've never even looked twice at Sadie. I did everything I could do to show how much I cared for her, but it took this fake DM for her to trust me. What if she made another she made another hot friend? Or what if she thought one of my coworkers was conventionally attractive? Would we do this all over again? I told her I needed some space. Becca doesn't understand why I've been distant since yesterday. She seems to think that everything is resolved since I proved my loyalty. But ironically, I think this may be the breaking point for me in the relationship.
Damn.
I really like Becca, but I can't be with someone who has zero faith in me. If I'm going to stay in a relationship with her, I need to communicate to her how deeply this affected me and make sure she knows not to do it again. How can I do this without invalidating her feelings or making her turn against me?
Should start with Angela.
Absolutely.
Man, it's all so toxic. That's so toxic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, advice to him. She's not changing. She needs help. She needs therapy.
That is just
simple as that.
I've heard of this. I've never had this happen to me, but I've heard of this happening to other people. And it's just like I just said to myself, I don't think I want to be with that person.
Yeah,
I really don't. I think if she needs to validate, especially if I've done nothing wrong and I've said the right things, and I know how important it is. And I'll tell every guy out there, before you answer any question, think.
Yes.
Think first. Don't spontaneously just say what you want to say. Think about what she just said and how you think she wants that answer answered.
Yes.
Because you get yourself in this trouble. That question right there, do you think my friend is hot? I hate that question.
So do I.
Why, Angela? Why is that like?
Yeah, that sucks. So women that ask those questions, I would never ask my boyfriend or my husband or whoever if my best friend was hot.
Yeah.
We know she's hot. Like, she is a very attractive girl. Why the fuck would I do that? Of course, you guys are men. You're gonna think that. That's weird behavior. You can't do that. She's insecure and I used to be insecure. Like, I used to be so toxic and insecure, okay? And I had to go through years of therapy to get over my shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, so my advice to him is you got to let her go.
Yeah, it's tough when you're dating someone that's not like that. That is insecure and always like. I never gave my ex-wife a reason to think that I would ever do anything outside of our relationship.
Exactly.
But she hated the fact that I asked, the cashier how her day is.
Well, yeah, but
because she was attractive. Yeah. Like I don't care. I don't care what she looks like. I still want, it's a conversation. I don't want to be the person that's just standing at the register just.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's me. Okay, that's me. Yeah. Anyway, hey Becky, we're reading Reddit letters. So in case you're confused, we're reading Reddit letters about relationships. So my dad's in the hospital up in Oregon, right? So I go up to Oregon to check on him. I got my nephew with me, and we're in the mall shopping, right? Everywhere we go, every time I pay for something, I say something to the girl behind the counter. I do. It's just, you know what I mean? And my nephew's like, oh my God, do you have to flirt with every woman you see? I'm like, it's not flirting. Yeah. It's like I'm sure they would love a little conversation, except for that's $19.99. Here's your penny. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sure they want a conversation about something. Matter of fact, we walked in, we were up in Eugene, Oregon. My dad was in the hospital up there. We walk into the duck store. And cute, attractive girl, 20 years younger than me. All right. So I got no shot in hell. I'm not trying to pick her up. All right. Could be my kid. So I just walk in and she's on her computer. I said, hey, by the way, who drafted Dennis Dixon? He was the quarterback for Oregon. So I go around the store, pick up some Oregon Ducks gear and come back. She goes, oh, Pittsburgh did. I said, great. I said, hey, what would happen if if I whipped out my Oregon State shirt on, she goes, I'd give you a free Oregon shirt to cover that shut up. I say, what if I had a USC shirt, right? And she's like, I'd give you 2 Oregon shirts to cover that shit.
Yeah, to cover that shit up.
And my nephew's like 14 going, do you talk to everybody?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I do. I just don't want to just stand there and just stare at you the whole time. And, oh, by the way, Art,
but
what up?
Buy my son stuff. Don't buy this cheap shit.
Hey, no, you know what? No, shout out to my homie in Oregon. He hit me with all this shit.
My son makes the best pot there is.
Farmer's friend. Shout out to them.
But see, here's the deal, though.
Tell him, hook me up.
I'll
sponsor
Capisci.
Capisci Farms. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, but see, insecure women, it's just like, I've dated some, and they're like, do you think my sister's hot? Hell no, I don't think your sister's hot.
No.
I think you are more attractive than your sister.
Angela, have you? I don't see you doing that. I don't see you asking your boyfriend if your friend is hot.
No, I would never do that. Because I don't, and also, like, I don't want to get my feelings hurt.
Yeah.
And when he does, if he says, like, yeah, of course she's, I mean, but it's definitely a good test when I do bring men around her.
Yeah.
To see how they react around her, like the first date type thing. Sometimes we do like double dates.
Yeah.
I had one guy, which my bad for staying with him. But I had one guy that just, my bad. I had one guy that was just literally staring at her tits the whole time. We were on a double date. And this was the very first time he's meeting her. And I'm like, at least do it low key. I mean, he's just sitting there, just staring, and I'm like, dang, okay.
All right, hold on here. I got a story. Hold on. I got a story. Hold on. This is good. So I'm dating this girl I met at a tuxedo fitting for my brother's wedding, right? So we hit it off while I'm trying all my tuxedo stuff. So I take her out. She just broke up with a boyfriend. So we're having conversation. And I told her my weakness in a woman, right, is if you're wearing spaghetti straps and have like a great shoulders and things like bare shoulders and stuff. Okay, look, I'm a hook.
He's all
shoulders.
I'm hooked.
What are you, turn Italian on me or what?
Just kidding.
So her and I are in this Italian restaurant, right?
Oh, an Italian
I love Italian food.
I know you do.
So I happen to look at the door coming in way at the end, right?
Big mistake.
I see spaghetti straps, right? So I focus on my date.
Oh, good boy.
I focused on her. I knew she was coming my way, but I never took my eyes off my date.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there talking to her, and the woman walks right by us, passes us, and my date goes, I'm impressed. I go, with what? She goes, there was a woman in spaghetti straps, and you love bare shoulders, and you didn't turn your head.
What
I go,
you would have asked,
hold on.
What dress she was wearing?
No.
He knew the color and everything.
This is what the kid did, all right? I look at her, I go,
Bobby the kid.
I go, why would I take my eyes away from the most beautiful girl in this restaurant?
Ew, if my date said that to me, I would literally get up and leave. Because, like, no.
I never took my eyes off her, and this girl walked down right past me.
Like, do you want a fucking cookie? Do you want a cookie?
I do want a cookie.
I want a cookie. Hey, free advertisement to my son. If you're not following Capiche Farms, get over there and follow Capiche Farms. Right there. Best stuff on the planet. It's only sold in LA. He doesn't sell any in the Central.
Okay. So wait. I'm the bad guy because I never took my eyes off her the whole time.
No,
yeah, you're a good man. Yeah, but she's right. If you would have said that's too corny, you went too corny.
No, it's not even about being corny. I just think that, like, because us women are smart when it comes to this stuff, and it's like, just don't say anything at all. Because now we know that you were looking. That's weird.
Yeah,
I wasn't looking.
But you were.
You were. But you gave
it.
You
noticed.
Yeah.
And let it be. Just let it go. Then, like, if you're that mentally strong, good for you. You get the cookie. But like,
Are you saying cookie?
But not. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, we're human, though. I get it. We're human. Sometimes our minds wander.
Can't help
and
it sometimes.
Good for you for redirecting your mind, but you don't have to like voice it and be like, "You're the most." Okay.
You should have said, "What spaghetti? I'm ordering raviolis." That's what you should have said. I'm ordering raviolis over here. What are you? All right,
Yeah, you
Mr.
didn't fool
Shark.
her, Bob. She noticed. She knew you
How about you, Julian? What are your thoughts on? I might have to re-explain.
Hey,
the,
nah,
So Julian,
Yeah.
do you play the loyalty test game?
No, I don't play that shit. You do that,
Thank you.
honestly, like I'm not gonna be with you. Like it's cool, like sayonara.
Thank you.
I also think if you try to go through my phone, realistically, like if I don't give you a reason to like have to do that, you shouldn't. Like if you just don't trust me, we shouldn't be together, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like if you don't trust
Word.
me, we just shouldn't be together.
Word.
There's gonna be someone that I'll
Yeah.
trust, and she'll trust me, and that'll be perfect. And then
Yeah.
that'll be-
All right. Remember to say if I wasn't the lawyers.
The
If I
lawyers.
wasn't married.
If I wasn't married,
Yeah, if I wasn't married, if I allegedly wasn't married, what happened? What's going on?
She's out there.
The friendship testing, loyalty
the loyalty
testing.
testing, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, I was really happy with this guy at the beginning. Like I was happy for him. Like I was like, oh, this sounds like a good dude. And
Yeah,
then,
very good dude.
like the twist of the story. So she lost a good one if they didn't stay together,
Absolutely.
right? Because he was like, whether
Well, wait a minute.
regardless if she was.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Sorry.
here we go.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
like regardless if she was doing it, being like, oh, like my jeans, are expensive, but oh, girl, her jeans look good, whatever,
Mhm.
on purpose or just subconsciously doing it. He was always rooting for, I think it was Becca, right?
Yeah.
He was always rooting for her, man. So that stuff, it is a mental gymnastics of
Yeah. That's
shit.
a game.
So
That's a game, dude.
it's up to you on how mentally you want to take it, I guess.
This one's going to be interesting.
I mean,
All right. You ready?
To end it, I mean, I don't know. Just it's all about relationships. Should be about trust.
Trust.
I think
Trust
if you-
it, yeah.
If
Aren't
trust
they
and communication.
22 though as well?
yeah, but here's
Weren't
my
they in
question.
their 20s or something?
Yeah, scroll down, John. Let's see
Yeah,
how
they
old
were
are.
in their
20,
20s, I think.
young
Yeah,
20s.
He was
23.
25 and 24.
25 and 24. I
Yeah,
mean, that's an early
they're
stage in the
babies.
relationship. They're babies.
Yeah.
I mean, trust. I mean, look.
There you go, Bert.
I've always felt like if you have, and you might be that person that just that's the way you are. You just don't trust other people. I get that, but do you really want to be in a relationship with someone that lives life like that? I myself been through that, and I will never put myself through that again. It's like you literally, like Bob's saying, I'm the same way as Bob. I didn't care who you were. I said hello, good morning, how you doing? I'm at the register. I want to know how your day's doing. I know you're bored. You're sitting there behind the register.
Yeah.
Nobody says anything to you
Mhm.
or complains. Only thing that time they do talk to you is to complain that you didn't ring something up right.
Mhm.
So for me, just asking how your day is and what time when you get off and are you almost done your shift, and that to me, I'm not flirting with you. I'm just starting a conversation, but I will never put myself through that again where I'm in a relationship with someone that's constantly judging me on what I'm doing.
Mhm.
I can't do that,
Well, I mean,
especially if I've never given them a reason to.
exactly. It's just like, okay, so
that part.
again, I talk to everybody in public,
Yeah.
right? So if we're going out and I'm just having a conversation with like the waitress, I remember one time we were in San Diego and I'm dating this girl and we're having dinner with a bunch of her
tried
friends.
to pull a Tiger Woods.
No, I didn't pull a Tiger Woods.
All right.
It's just like the NBA finals were like on TV and I couldn't see the bar, right? I couldn't see the TV. So I'm talking to the waitress. I go, if you were, a betting person, would you bet on the team in the white jerseys tonight or would you bet on the team in the blue jerseys?
Hey, Bob,
She was right now the white jerseys.
as you're talking, you know what? Fuck it. Just pass that bottle of Everclear over here.
Damn.
Not doing Everclear.
It just does half a shot.
No, I'm on my third one here.
Oh, never mind.
But
All
so
Yeah. No, I'm good.
every time the waitress came by, though, I would just kind of, I would just kind of
Going
go, okay,
crazy.
white or blue? Are we doing white or blue? She goes, we're still white.
Yeah.
So the game's over,
This guy-
and she gives me the bill to pay, and inside the bill, it's just like the Spurs were playing and they won the championship, and she wrote the score.
Yeah.
I go, thank you.
Yeah.
And I tipped her like an extra $25 on top of the regular tip. And the girl I'm with, like, why'd you tip her so much?
I would have been mad too. Angela, would you have been mad too? That extra 25 was the suggestional thing.
No.
No.
I tipped her an extra
I
25
want
because
No.
Go ahead,
I
Ed.
want my
Go
man
ahead.
to be a good. I want my man to be nice and like giving, and no. I want my
All
man to
right.
be my man to be a good tipper, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Oh, he's a great.
all I thought was she did a great job
He's good at giving tips.
getting me the scores of the game, which I was not allowed to watch because I'm having dinner with her and her
Yeah,
friends and
yeah.
stuff. But I thought she went over the top helping me out here, right?
Yeah.
So I tipped her an extra 25, and it's just like, why'd you do that? Because she deserved it. She worked hard. She didn't work that hard. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she's never going to agree with you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're sleeping on the couch.
I don't know. We drove back to Modesto that night. We got in at 4 o'clock in the morning. I went home. I slept on my own bed.
All right, let's go to number 3 there.
Okay.
I love this one.
I am a 28-year-old female.
Yeah.
I commented on a post.
We knew that. We knew
I
that.
know, right? I commented on my post of my boyfriend, who's a 29 male, on a "Are we dating the same guy?" page, and he found out.
Fucked up, buddy.
What are my next steps? Go away. Leave him. Anyway, I'm a 28-year-old female. Recently found out a post of my boyfriend on a local "Are we dating the same guy?" page. We've been together 5 years. There were several comments on there of girls stating they texted him, went out with him, and I couldn't tell if this had happened recently or if it could have been from a long time ago. So I commented on it anonymously asking if anyone has talked or hooked up with him recently, and a girl responded saying she did and asked if I did as well and if I had any tea on him. I probably should have said I was his girlfriend, but I was so embarrassed I couldn't and worried I wouldn't get any information. So I just said he told me not to talk or sleep with anyone else, and he wouldn't either, but that we never hooked up. She responded back claiming he said the exact same thing to her. I then asked when the last time they hooked up, and she never responded back. My boyfriend then comes home and is furious, slamming doors, giving me dirty looks, but won't say anything to me. I know he knows I was the one who anonymously posted. I had suspicions that he had been cheating on me and have recently been asking him, and he denied doing so. I then go back to the post, and all of her responses are deleted. So I know she told him, and I'm sure he told her delete them, but he's pissed at me for it. Anyway, what are my next steps? Do I confront him about it? Or just wait and see if he says anything? Also, we rent an apartment together and we're on the same lease. So that makes things even more complicated.
Yeah, that does. It does.
Angela!
Okay, so did she post this on the site to see if anybody else was dating, or she found him on there?
No, she posted that she was dating the guy.
So she posted herself.
She posted
to
on
see-
a post to see if anybody was dating the same guy.
Yeah, she was.
And
She
then some
did it
girl
anonymously.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then some girl went in there and was like, "I've been hooking up with this guy."
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like she fucked up. I mean, I feel like, first of all, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her for doing
Yeah.
that. Because if she has some serious suspicions, I mean, that sucks. You probably like should break up, whatever. But like, she's being a little toxic. She's being a little messy. I'm not mad at her, but I do think she fucked up. She should have said, "I'm the girlfriend," because most
Been open
girls
about it. Yeah.
are super like, I guarantee she would have got the phone call and they would have been able to talk about it and she would have got all the
Exactly.
details. Because
Mhm.
girls, a lot of girls, we really help each other out.
Yeah.
We do.
Julian, your
So-
thoughts? I want to go Gen Z on this one. Your answer. to
Gotta
this.
post me on the. I don't want to be posted on no T app, but you know, if you gotta post me
Well,
on,
hold on.
T app,
Let
I
me
have the
do
T
this.
app. You're not on there. Don't worry.
Oh,
Let
I
me
know
do
I'm
this.
not on there.
There you go.
Hey,
There you go. Give us your response.
hey, they just don't trust you. I think, and realistically, hey, she found him on there from that girl, so that means he was cheating on her. Like that's all she needed to know. Honestly, I think after that, you like, how much more do you need to know?
Yeah.
You know, and then even the girl said like, "Oh yeah, he said that same thing to me." That would have been the nail in the coffin. If anything, you just leave it at that and just go on about your way.
Man.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, go ahead. Because I got to be careful how
I know this is going to get me in trouble. I know because I've already discussed this.
Let Bob get in trouble.
I can't.
Once.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
I'm going to get in trouble for this, but she said in her post, "We've been together 5 years."
5 years.
right? 5 years.
5 years.
All right. No offense. Like I said, no offense. After a year, you should know if you're going long term or not.
Yeah.
5 years, and all of a sudden now you find out he's cheating.
Okay, these are Gen Zers then again.
28, 29.
You got to go back to the Gen Z.
But they've been together 5 years.
Yeah,
5 years with no commitment.
Yeah.
Okay, so
How do you know they don't have a commitment?
Because he's cheating on her.
No, I mean, like, how do you know he hasn't like given her a ring or
Because she didn't say that in her post.
Well,
she didn't say we're
so we
engaged.
have to assume that got it.
We're boyfriend girlfriend. No engagement. No ring. No fiance.
Yeah, see,
boyfriend girlfriend.
See, I think times are different though for us. I think that this situation, say in the 80s for us, that was a commitment.
Absolutely.
Once we moved in together and we had a lease together in our names, we felt that was a commitment. I think that this generation doesn't consider that a commitment, but more of a necessity.
Right.
Like I can't live alone, but I need to have this other person with me to afford it. Do I live with another buddy or do I live with the one I want to, move forward with?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, for me, dude, the ball's on this fucking guy.
Yes.
I'm sorry, dude, but to walk into your house and then to be angry at her.
Yep.
For what you're doing, dude.
Exactly.
This is cojones, man. This is not 6'7".
Yeah, no. He's mad at her because she caught him cheating.
Yeah, dude. It's just like
which shows that he's mostly. This is probably not the first time that she's caught something, or this is like he's. You could tell then he's toxic. Okay, especially for a girl to go on there and be like, "Yeah, I've been hooking up with him." Like the odds of that.
So here's my question.
Some dirt out there.
Here's my question, right? And again, I'm gonna piss people off. I don't care. But after 5 years and you break up, do you feel like you've wasted 5 years of your life?
You got to look
on somebody who's going to do that to you.
If I know what you're saying, but I think if you had some good, you got to keep the good with the bad. I mean, if you had 5 years and you've had, some decent times, I guess you can look at that as it was a plus. But yeah, I get where you're going. Do you feel like, did I just waste 5 years?
Right.
And especially if that's the wrong, but they were in their
28, 29.
28, 29. So, I mean, you just committed a good chunk of your adulthood life and you're kind of limited to, what was the women? They say no, after 40, no kids. So she's still in the range.
Yeah, but see, I mean,
did you say 40-year-olds can't have children?
Well, 40s.
I think it's until they're like.
I'm probably going to have kids
50.
in my 40s because it hasn't happened yet. So
I think it's like 45, 50 is when it like starts to happen. But
I know, because we lose our eggs.
Your thoughts are
on what's up, bro?
All right, so they've been together 5 years. She caught him cheating.
Yeah, leave the
got the lease. Got to throw that lease in there, man.
Well, I'm going to the landlord. I'm off the lease. Okay, and the next 30 days, I'm gone.
Hard question. Hard answer. Leave them and you have to rebuild. But a harder question is you either swallow your pride, work things out, and hopefully it doesn't happen again.
How do you work things out?
The way that she found out, though, the lengths that she had to go, she didn't have to go to those lengths, but she still did. It's all just fucked. And no respect for him to be cheating in the first place.
Yeah.
Be posted on a site and then come home and just be like, fuck you.
Yeah, he's mad because she found out.
Yeah, she found out. That's what I don't.
I'd be mad that she went to look to see that I cheated because that means she don't trust me. That means she don't trust me.
For good reason. For good reason, you're cheating on her.
So but if there ain't no trust, then it ain't gonna work.
Well, again, I mean, something drew her to that site. So obviously, if she's put one and one together, that maybe his cheating on me or he's done it before.
Bruce, it wasn't his first
We don't know
if
this is an occurring thing with this guy, but. Again, I mean, if something drew her to that page, I mean, women don't just go to this page unless they have some sort of,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Oh, you just go.
I'm telling you right now.
I've looked on that page years ago. Yeah. I mean, I even have the T app for my recent ex. Someone told me, "Hey, I'm pretty sure I saw," and I'm like, "No fucking way." It
Yeah.
took like 2 weeks to get onto that app. Sure enough.
All right. Look,
Sure enough.
John. Randy is very good at his job about
Yeah, I
being
can hire Randy.
about being a like private investigator.
Yeah.
There's nobody better than being a private investigator than a woman who thinks her man is cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really good PIs.
Yes, you are.
My
Yeah,
friends used to
you're like
come to
that
me back in the
hound
day. They used to come to me and say, "Hey, Angela, will you do a little like stakeout and see if my man is cheating?" I used to help out my friends. Yeah,
I'll tell you,
back in the day, years ago.
There's nothing better than a woman who's pissed at her man
Yeah.
to be a private investigator.
Yeah, they turn into the.
He will bring up shit from years ago that you forgot.
It'll turn into the Scooby Doo team.
Absolutely.
Oh, Shaggy.
Yeah.
Shaggy. Yeah. All right, let's do this. I'm 28.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm 30.
Okay. I'm a 30-year-old male. Best man is 31. Stole my wife, and I think he's back to take my girlfriend.
Dude, fuck, dude. Why are you friends with this fucking guy, right?
Hold on. We got to read this shit. Hold on. 6 years ago, I, 30-year-old male, was getting married. My best friend, 31, Judas. Come on.
His name is Judas.
Fake names to protect the identities was my best man. Great fake name, Judas.
Judas.
I was getting married to Leah, who's 30. Our friend group was very, very close. There were 8 to 9 of us, and we always did everything together. Days out, game nights, holidays, etc. Anytime a friend would bring another female friend into the group, Judas would end up hooking up with them, as he was generally just naturally very funny, charismatic, which is a big part of why he's everyone's best man. But he was never a threat to our relationships because we were all such great friends.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's Judas. Just over a year ago into our marriage, Leah and I started having issues. I'm in the Army, so I'm at camp through the week.
Makes sense now.
Returning home Friday evenings, leaving again early Monday mornings. This meant we only got weekends together, and I'd always want to spend them with the group, and she'd mostly want to be alone time. Dude, you should have did the alone time.
That's right.
Just the two of us, as she will have seen the group throughout the week. This, amongst other things, caused a lot of arguments, and we ended up separating. While all of this was going on, two of our friends, Judas' cousin Andrew and his fiancee Phoebe, were 3 days away from their wedding day. Judas, of course, was being the best man too. And when Andrew confessed to Phoebe that he had been cheating on her with a coworker for 6 months, so he could not go ahead with the wedding.
God.
On what could have been their wedding day, a couple of us went to Phoebe's for drinks to take her mind off everything, and her and Judas slept together. Worst best man ever.
Worst best man.
These two had always been very close, to be fair, but we always were very surprised finding out. They apparently drunkenly did it a few times more over the next month before deciding to end it all. While Leah and I separated, I'd still be trying my best. Dude, grammar helps.
Yeah,
okay, grammar helps. And while Leah and I were separated, I'd still be trying my best to resolve things and work it all out. But she was slowly getting less and less interested in the idea of us. She's cheating.
Yeah.
I later find out that this was because she was spending all her time with Judas. They had gotten into a relationship. And he was basically living in the house, and I was paying half the mortgage for her. Worst best man ever.
Dude.
When I found out this, I angrily texted him, "You're dead to me," to which he replied solely with an image of the word goodbye highlighted on a Ouija board.
Oh, Jesus.
Naturally, Lee and I went through the whole divorce process, and her and Judas were happy in their relationship. Judas, Leah, Andrew were all out of our little friend group. The rest of us went to celebrate when the divorce had finalized, and Phoebe and I ended up hooking up. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Fast forward to now, Phoebe and I have been married, have been in a relationship for 3 years now. Leah and Judas have split. She's now with some other man, and he's single. Andrew has gotten married. He actually made it to the altar this time, and yes, Judas was his best man. So who knows what's going to happen down the line with the worst best man and Andrew's new wife. Yesterday, I wanted to surprise Phoebe. I set off to camp early Monday morning like I always do, except I booked this week off in secret. I waited for her to go to work, and then I came back to decorate the bedroom with flowers, her favorite chocolates, etc. I parked my car a block away so she didn't know I was home. When she comes home, I surprise her, but I see that she's on FaceTime. I'm 90% sure that I see it's Judas, but she very quickly ends the call. Early in our relationship, she drunkenly confessed to me that she thought her and Judas would have ended up together after what would have been her wedding night, and that she was sad when he ended up calling that off for Leah. So my heart sank. She told me it was just her brother on the phone, but I didn't believe her. Scroll up.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
I had surprised her with a trip to Disneyland. She's always wanted to go in the near future, where I had planned to propose. But now I'm unsure if I should go through with this. If Judas has managed to worm his way back into her life, I need help. I don't know what to do. I've been at my parents' awake all night, and I'm dreading going back to have a conversation. Do I confront her on this, or go ahead with a planned trip and proposal and feigned ignorance for a happier life? I'm sorry this is long. I've left it as short as I could. There's 6 years worth of drama I've tried to condense. Fucking Judas is a stud.
Number one, I don't think that guy. And it's what's sad too in this sentence. He's still calling him his best friend.
He's still calling him his friend.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I'm done with that guy. I would be done with the first situation.
Mhm.
If that happened to me and he did it the first time, I'm not hanging out. I don't care if we're in a close-knit circle of friends.
Yeah.
That dude's out.
Let me tell you, number one, you never date another girl in the circle, right?
Yeah, you
But
never.
number two, you never introduce a girl to Judas.
Yeah, Judas is like,
Fuck that bastard.
you make sure Judas isn't going to be there that night.
And then when Judas takes your girl and your girl's life falls apart because he's chasing somebody else, don't answer her calls.
Yeah. Angela, I know it's a lot.
I think so. He's back with her again.
No,
Is that
Judas stole his wife, soon to be wife.
Yeah.
And then now Judas is talking to his new girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Just cut Judas off. Block the guy. Just get rid of him.
Go, dude.
Why?
What
It's so
happened to
crazy. They're
Judas
like,
with Jesus? Didn't he get
just get
stoned?
rid of him.
I don't know,
I think Judas got stoned.
I don't know, man.
Gen Zer, Hoochie Daddy, Central Valley Strip Club owner.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
All right. You just don't be that guy's friend. He already has a track record. Why would you want to be friends with the guy?
I don't think I could ever trust that fucking guy, dude.
And she was probably on the phone with him, and it's not looking good.
No.
I think you give that one up.
Yeah, stop dating in the circle. Get out of the circle, man.
Yeah, that circle of friends thing too. I mean, if there's this pattern where it's just kind of like that's not no longer a circle of friends. That's what we call a swingers.
Yeah. So John, seriously, with our circle we have, right?
Yeah.
If Jesse and Tammy divorced, I'm not dating.
Allegedly.
I'm not going to date Tammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If Shell and Chris divorce, I'm not going after Shell.
No.
Okay, because that's wrong.
Yeah.
But every couple we know, if they got divorced, I'm not going after
No,
the ex.
there isn't. Yeah.
No.
That's a complete
That's
no-no.
weird.
Yeah.
that's
Unless
weird.
you're me.
That's so disrespectful.
Huh?
Unless you're me and then you date your wife's best friend after your divorce.
Yeah.
You did that?
Payback.
Payback's a bitch.
So disrespectful.
Hey,
Man.
hey, I had to do what I had to do at the time. Here we go.
What is the reason why you did that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind
Why?
of payback.
Whoa, she jumping one of your friends or what?
No.
And why was it payback?
No, it was just okay. All right, let's put it this way: if you're is someone that I have been attracted to for a long time, but knew better to stay away from that, so why would I suppress
But
that
her
urge?
best friend.
Yeah, so
That is so. You should be in these Reddit posts. Damn.
Angela, I am Sicilian. Remember that.
Hey, Art, you want to do me a favor?
Dirty. I'm not
Answer your
that bad.
wife.
What,
Answer
about
your
what?
wife.
What would she say?
She says if he wants her, he should propose, and hopefully they can move past it and be happy. Can they be happy knowing that she's talking to Judas?
Say it if I wasn't married.
Could he be happy? No,
Could he be here happy knowing that she was talking to Judas?
No, he's never gonna be happy.
Could he let it go and move on with their relationship?
He could do that.
Will you pass me that tequila?
He could do that. He could try to move on, but I mean that's moving on either way. Moving on without her or with her.
Okay.
But yeah.
Shut up, Bertha.
Why does this guy keep
Monkey.
moving his way into all these women?
I don't know. He's got to be hot. He's got to
he's got to be hot. He's got to be the stud. He's got to be charismatic.
He's got to be the Brad Pitt of the game.
Yeah, he's got to be the Brad Pitt.
Narcissist.
Like the Bobby of the book.
probably.
Did I miss something? He like this is the one where he's like in the army or whatever.
Well, the guy's in the army, but one of his good friends in the group, Judas, slept
He's
with his
probably in
wife.
the army too. They're probably
That's
all
what I'm saying.
military,
Like, that's
right?
like,
And it
maybe
makes
that's
sense.
why it's like
Sorry,
so he slept with this guy's potential first wife.
No, I get that part.
Then he broke up another soon-to-be marriage with somebody in the group.
Yeah.
And now he's seeing somebody else, and he thinks he's seeing that his new girlfriend is seeing Judas as well.
Yeah.
I'd cut him. I mean, me and Judas wouldn't talk anymore, dude.
Yeah. Move on to a different friend group.
Absolutely.
Hey, Bertha, you know the phone number. We do take call-ins.
Yeah, Bertha, you know the phone number.
You know the phone. You know my phone number, Bertha.
Oh, okay. So here we go. How do I ask my partner for a break?
Just break up at that.
Okay, Hoochie Daddy, pay attention, Hoochie Daddy.
Hoochie Daddy.
This is your age range, okay? As of lately, my male 23-year-old life has been exhausting, okay? I have 2 jobs and I go to school. The capacity of this plus a relationship almost a year has been draining me a lot. To the point my partner, female 24, is telling me they think I'm losing interest. I've explained to them what I'm going through and how it's affecting me mentally. You may ask, why not drop a job? I can't because I have debt I'm trying to pay off quickly as possible. It's temporary struggle for a long-term goal. I just feel like I need the space to completely focus on this while not hurting my person. They say I sound done every time they call, and in truth, we've been working through tough times in the relationship and are working towards starting over. Dude. Okay, again, grammar helps.
Grammar's horrible on
Grammar helps. Okay. Stating
Remember,
over
these are normal people, Bob.
due to some difficulties my partner has caused. I just want to get out of debt and fix my mental health so bad that I'm dead tired by the end of the night, which is when they get off work.
Let me clarify Bob's mistake and Bob's why he's upset. They instead of saying do D-U-E, yeah, they wrote dude. They wrote dude. Bob does know how to read.
I do know how to read. My work-life balance is out of control and it's putting a strain on my relationship. I want to ask my partner for a break so I can completely focus on my goal, getting out of debt and improving my mental health.
All right. Before you answer that question, though, Julian, I have a quick question for you as well.
Yeah.
That it applies to this question. How important is to Gen Z about financial matters? This is someone that is, again, she stated her goals is to make sure, very few people say that. So it's like, I want to take care of my financial debt. So I kind of want to get your take on that first before you answer that question. How important is it to you that the person you're with is focused on making sure they pay off their debt?
I don't think they should have debt, and if they do, they should be working towards paying it off. Or like it should, if it's going to be debt, then like maybe like a student loan or something. But like you shouldn't have hella credit card debt. I don't have credit card debt. I don't do all that. So like
good for you.
I think having your finances in order is part of discipline, and I think that someone that's not disciplined will not be a really good partner. I think like being able to have discipline and pay your bills, or knowing like what you're doing with your finances is very important.
Part 2, is it important for you as a Gen Zer that you have someone in your life that has those financial goals in place? Like they that's their goal.
I don't know that they have to have like specific goal, but they should have like at least like they shouldn't be having to put money on their credit cards every month to pay things and stuff like that. Like like be financially responsible. Like if you're only working 20 hours a week and you're not making enough to afford your lifestyle, then maybe you go work more. Like do what you need to do.
Bob, how was it in the 80s? I only asked that question because Bob's going to tell you how it was in the 80s. Right?
Well,
we didn't care.
No, Julian, that's a great mindset. I think because, I mean, Look, one of the reasons why I'm still single is 62.
Just one.
Now, it's because once I started advancing through the company, I worked out on nights picking orders. I was a truck driver. I went to the office. I was accounts receivable. Then I got into sales where the money was. All right. So I did a year in sales on a route locally. Then I got into vacation relief because I didn't know how to sell yet. I needed experience. So for 15 years, I lived on the road. So every good relationship I ever had was
Antarctica shot glass.
I don't see
In front of the Johnny Walker Black Label.
There we go. So anyway, so I'm 15 years on the road, which means I pack a bag Sunday night. I leave Sunday night, and I'm out of town till Friday afternoon. And I've had a lot of, and during that time, I'm dating women who say, "Can't you be home every night?" I can't right now because I'm trying to achieve a goal. I missed out on so many relationships, okay? Because I put work over relationships, which I'm 62 now. I'm going to tell the world, don't do it. Okay? Find a happy medium where you're home every night and you find someone you can say hello to at the end of the day when you walk through the door.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm off on the weekends. That's why.
Exactly.
All right, you can now officially answer the question, Julian.
So yeah, being financially responsible is important, but yeah, like I do think Bob's point is very is a good one.
What advice are you giving her?
Giving her?
Yeah.
The girl's the one that wants to break up with the guy, right? Or like take a break.
It's the
yeah. Basically, he has 2 jobs and he's going to school.
Hey, you gotta. Oh, so it's the guy. So you gotta do what's best for you. If it depends, like. I guess the break, I don't know. It depends on the 2 people. If you guys are able to get back together after whatever happens during that break, then yeah, cool. But I mean, honestly, I feel like at that point, just break up, focus on yourself. Like I do think like, obviously, if you guys need a break, then there's a reason why. So maybe it's just best not to be in a relationship.
Right. Well, again,
let that person go be happy. Go let that person go be happy.
He's 23 and he wants to get out of debt and be financially supportive.
Yeah.
Eventually. At 23, I'm saying good job. Yes, it's going to be tough. But, if she doesn't want to be around because you're not spending enough time, but you're trying to set yourself up financially for the long run, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah.
Angela, go.
Yeah, Angela, what are your thoughts on it?
I just think he should stay single until he gets himself to a point where he feels like he can be a good partner. Because obviously he's overwhelmed. Like he's overwhelmed. He doesn't he doesn't know how to manage his relationship and his finances and his own personal life
Yeah.
and career. So yeah, just stay single. You're so young, 23.
Yeah.
So young.
23.
I'm with you. I think if this is something is important to him, obviously it's very important to him that he's financially stable. And God forbid, I can imagine having to pay a student debt back. I mean, just some of these numbers that I have seen lately.
Absolutely.
I have seen ones that are 50,000, and I've seen some that are over 400,000.
Hey, John, that's why you go to Stan State.
Yeah, but like I have a relatives who went to Stanford and is being a doctor.
Yeah.
And is going through 2 of them. Actually, one is now a doctor. The other one changed at the last minute and decided to be a veterinarian, and went to a specific school that's out in some weird place in the world. Not cheap, but knowing at the end that they're going to have an $800,000 fucking debt. That's crazy. And I mean, to me, if it were me, honestly, I don't think I would put a partner in that situation.
Right.
I don't think I would want someone now all of a sudden, not that once you get married, all your finances are together, but I don't expect you to get married and say, now you are part of this $850,000, student debt. But you can't help but, when you bring someone in, that also becomes part of their life. So if you have a $400,000 debt to school and you're trying to pay off, but she also wants the house and she wants the cars and she wants the the 2.5 kids. I don't understand.
But she's 24.
I don't understand the half part.
She's 24.
Right. But eventually you're working toward that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I don't feel like I would want to bring in anybody. I think Angela's saying, I think you need to be single, get your shit together.
Right. Absolutely. You're only 23.
Pay your bills.
You're only 23.
Get it done. Because 23, you're still young.
Yeah.
So even if you end up with a 100. Let's say he ends up with $150,000 a year job.
Yep.
Good for him.
Yep.
But he can start paying that debt off. At least by the time he should be focusing on a relationship, someone to move forward with, is in his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he should have some of that debt paid.
Right. Absolutely.
For me, that's scary. I mean, can you imagine getting into a relationship? Say you're a woman. And you're getting into a relationship with a guy, and great for him. He went to Ivy League school. He did all these things, but this motherfucker's got a $500,000 debt. And once you marry that guy, that becomes part of your debt.
Right.
That's hard.
Exactly. All right. So Bertha, Stan State, this is going to make you like feel really bad, Bertha. But when I went to Stan State, each unit was $40.
It was $40.
Every semester was costing me like $500.
Yeah.
And I was working 2 jobs and I could afford to pay that easily. Now college is out of hand. I get it. And Mrs. Prime, you're right. Without student debt, you wouldn't be where you are now.
That's right.
And unfortunately, that's not a good place to be because everything's so expensive now with school, and it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Was it like the average Ivy League school now? It's like $60-something thousand.
Yeah, but that's crazy. But that's the Ivy League, though. You got to have money to go there.
I'm not. All right, look, I'm going to say Bob's statement here. I'm not trying to piss people off, but if you're going into college to get a film appreciation degree,
don't go to Columbia.
You focus. Angela, perfect example. She picked a career that is going to be needed in the future. It's a smart move. But if you're going in, and I get it, you want to do something you love.
Right.
I get that. But if you're going into an Ivy League school and you're going to have $200,000-$300,000 debt, and you're going in as a history major or an art major,
you should have went to a different school.
You should have went to a different school.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing, man?
Hey,
Yeah, I just want to recognize that you're here.
Yeah, Bruce. Bruce, your thoughts on the my partner? You're a perfect example. You're all about financing and making sure you're established and you have money, and not just to have money in your 20s and 30s and 40s, but to make sure that you're going to be successful enough in your 60s when you retire to be able to to step away and decide.
I retired in my 50s.
You retired in your 50s. So, but I think, it's a good example. How important it is, if you're this guy in this situation, how do you react to this?
Well,
do you just walk away?
Anytime you get in a relationship, when you're both building your life and your career, your education, all that stuff, it's a joint venture. If you guys are going to go into it as a joint venture and you're going individually into a relationship, then it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the same goals, and the outcome's not going to work for you.
Yeah. When you got married, you already were established were you established already? No, you worked into it.
No,
was she also going to school at the time?
No, because she got pregnant and had morning sickness so bad she couldn't work.
Oh, okay.
So I was going to school. I mean, luckily I joined a trade, so I was getting paid to go to school. But I went, I worked 5 days a week. I went to school 2 nights a week. And because she couldn't work, I started to bartend at a pizza parlor the 3 nights that I wasn't going to school. So I was basically working 2 jobs plus going to school.
Yeah.
So she could stay home because she couldn't hold the job down without vomiting in a trash can. So she did retail when we first got married until she had the baby. And then she pretty much was a stay-at-home mom. And I pretty much footed the whole bill at that point. So,
yeah. Angela, what are your thoughts on that, Angela?
The thing is I don't expect my man to pay for my student loans.
That's right. Yeah.
But that money isn't. He's not taking on that money, and I'm not taking on his student loans. Like those are separate.
Right.
But if you get married, then it changes.
They become.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's like
have to. What do you mean? It doesn't have to at all. That's up to me and my future partner. We don't have to put our money into one pot. We don't have to do that.
your
Times
debt
have
becomes
changed now.
your debt becomes one when you're married, though.
yeah, Angela. You need to keep that into consideration. Your debt becomes one.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
technically,
between each other, yeah, that's his debt and that's your debt. But as far as
Law.
federal and law, that debt becomes one. That becomes one debt.
is that in every state? Is that
I
everywhere?
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I know.
So
as
you're
far
telling me that if we
here we
got
go.
divorced, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that if we got divorced,
And he stops paying that student loan,
then now it's
it will affect
mine.
your credit score. It will affect your.
Now here's the weird thing. So when my wife passed, she had credit cards in her name where I was not on the account, and we had joint credit cards. So when she passed away, I found out, and the credit card companies told me this, as well as the lawyer, that I wasn't responsible for her debt because I was not on the credit card.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Anything that we were joint on, I was responsible for, but anything that
Yeah.
was just in her name alone, I wasn't responsible
You
for.
So
weren't
no man's
responsible.
gonna marry me. So no man's gonna marry
John,
me
can
with
you
my
go back to
debt.
that comment?
Yeah, which one?
What my wife was saying?
Bertha's?
No, what my wife was saying?
Yeah.
The last one?
She
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, they're gonna hold you accountable for.
that's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Yeah, it is. And you know what's
Just
funny?
the money
though?
part of things.
Yeah.
Just
And you
the
know
money
what's
part of
funny is the
things.
only generation that has realized that it's not Bob's generation, it's not my generation or our generation, it's Gen Z.
Yeah.
Gen Z has realized that they don't want to take on that person's debt. So they are the generation that is saying to themselves, I'm not taking on your debt. I'm going to wait until my 30s. Hopefully, I find someone that is financially stable and that I am going to end up with. Is that sound about right,
So
Julian?
then why don't sorry.
I don't know about in my 30s, but like I would just hope that they're financially responsible. Again, like when we're dating, their finances aren't my issue, but
Right.
I mean, you could tell someone's financial decisions by like looking at their day-to-day life, like, and you will get to know that over time, and you'll know if all right, they're working this job, but they're eating out every day and they're like constantly spending money, but they still live at home and stuff, and they're not paying bills or anything.
Yeah.
Then they're not really saving their money. They're just like spending it. So it's like, you can look at a person's life and know
You
how
can get kind of
what their
even when you
financial
go out, right, Julian?
responsibility is.
You can kind of get a sense even when you go out, it's just like, you have the 15% tip, but this person's constantly, tipping 25, 30%. And you're kind of like saying to yourself, like, you can't afford that,
Right.
But yet I would pick up on that.
If I know my homie doesn't work and like I know his parents are paying for everything, like he's, you know what I mean? It's like different. There's like a bunch of different stuff.
It's
nice.
tough. That whole student loan thing scares the shit out. I mean, not me so much anymore that I'm in my 50s, but like if I was Julian age and I was dating someone and I'm into this person, but yet great for them that they're going to school and they're getting that education, but knowing that, do I want to be in a relationship that I'm going to start off with that I'm going to be $400,000 in debt? I don't know if I'm jumping into that relationship because as a woman, if I was a woman, I want to do the quote. If I was a woman,
That's why men need to start really like dating to marry and just stick it out then.
Yeah.
If you're that scared about the money, if you don't make enough money, if you don't make enough money to deal with the consequences, if you guys do get divorced and now her debt is then don't get married. Then don't fucking deal with it. But men now need to
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Well,
go ahead, Art.
I guess my wife was saying too, like that's why he didn't have to pay her loans, because if she she dies, it doesn't become my like.
It doesn't exactly. That's what happened to me because
Right.
my ex-wife had almost, I think, $95,000 worth of student loans
Yeah.
that she still hadn't paid.
Not
But when
that
she
bad,
had
though,
passed,
for
when
student
she
loans.
passed away, that was my greatest fear. Was like, am I getting stuck with this 95,000? And it was wiped out.
Right.
It was completely wiped out.
So okay, so Dustin Long, if you're listening to this, which you're not,
Don't say names. I told you, Bob. You're not supposed to.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Much respect to Dustin because Dustin, when he got married to Amy, he
Oh,
worked his
shit.
ass off for like 5 to 6, 7 years
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
to put her through nursing school.
Nursing school, a great career.
Right?
Yeah.
No student loan debt at the end of her graduation because he worked his ass off to put her through school. She makes a ton of money now.
Oh yeah, nurses, dude.
He's retired and he's a part-time substitute school teacher. He's enjoying life.
Yeah, I tell everybody that. I tell everybody in their 20s, their late 20s, early 20s, dude, date a teacher. If you're a dude, I'm sorry, not date a teacher.
Date a nurse.
Date a nurse.
Date a nurse.
Date a nurse, dude. Because the nurses are making.
Find a nurse. Yes.
But it's funny
again-
because you watch the dating sites and they tell you the worst women to date.
Yeah,
Right?
Nurses and psychologists.
Are nurses, psychologists,
Yeah.
teachers, and stewardesses, right?
All right,
Whatever.
look, right, so
They're like
World
the
wouldn't
worst women
spin
to ever date.
without all of us.
Right, so
What are you gonna do?
Bruce.
Randy on telling us.
Bruce,
Yeah.
look. Jesse married a nurse, Tammy. They're still happily married.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, unfortunately, Stephanie was a nurse,
Yeah.
and her husband died unexpectedly. You know, love you, Kevin. But they
goes
stayed
in, "I
married.
love you."
How did they stay married and everyone else is divorced?
No, they said for dating.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, they said because nurses, they
Well,
work
you got-
long
you
hours.
got more
they got a
nurses
lot
than
of-
you do
they got a lot
doctors.
of- They got a lot of rich doctors that are on their third or fourth wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
And stewardesses, they got the pilots. They're jumping hotels all over the place,
Right.
and night all over the place, right?
Yeah.
And then teachers,
Uh-huh.
they're like an unstable bunch.
Yeah.
What about psychologists?
Well, even
What's your take on
Psychologists.
psychologists?
Wait,
My-
yeah,
my
psychologist.
wife-
We're psychologists.
Yeah.
My wife
psych-
loves psychology, and she would take short classes. But I always felt, and this is the same thing with any psychology, is that they always are analyzing everything you do, even if there's nothing to what you
Do you
did.
love your mother?
They will
Do you want to sleep with your
dissect.
mother?
They will dissect
That's wow.
anything, even
Yeah,
if
sir.
there's nothing.
Bruce,
Right?
Bruce, I can see it now. You realize
Interesting.
you take off your shirt the same way every night.
Yeah.
But
Top button, third button, second button, then you go fourth and fifth button. Why do you do
And it's
You
Angela's
swear
going to
is
school
it,
to
is
be
it Sigmund
a
Freud?
shrink, right?
Yeah.
What?
Is it
So you're
Sigmund
going to
Freud
school
that
studying
always said
psychology,
that
right?
every man wants to date their
I'm going
mother?
into the criminal field, so I'm gonna be
yeah.
like, I don't want to do mental health. I want to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dealing with criminals and.
Yeah, that's it.
A man has a great ability when they're saying they're
It's a
thinking
good
about nothing.
field.
They're
Yeah.
thinking about
What?
nothing.
Yeah, it's a good field only because there is always going to be
shout out to the
criminals.
teacher.
Yeah,
My wife's a
Mrs. Art,
teacher.
Mrs. Art. No one's saying teachers aren't
Yeah.
valuable. Teachers are very valuable.
Teachers are huge.
But dating a single
Single
teacher,
teacher.
it's
Oh, no, shit about
complicated,
All
Mrs.
right,
Art.
let me throw this in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what grade she's teaching.
No.
It doesn't, because
I think elementary school. I
don't want to
think
be treated like a little kid.
no.
I don't want to be treated
No,
like a
look,
kindergarten.
You're in a
dude.
timeout.
Now here's the here's
Have
go to
we
your
pulled
room.
up actual statistics though on all of this?
Yeah, we've had them on previous.
I still so
Really?
Yeah.
here's so when I was a kid growing up in Missouri on an army base, I had a fourth grade teacher, Mrs. McNair, lovely black lady.
Do I
was-
need to keep
she-
my finger on the
No,
button?
you don't.
Okay.
You don't.
All right.
But as a fourth grader, you don't think your teachers have a personal life where they can go out and do things. So I'm now in sixth grade and we're at home and the front door opens. Now
I'm
my
sorry.
parents used to have this huge 5-gallon bottle of Seagram 7, and Dad always had a case of 7-Up, right, in case people stopped by. And back in the day, people stopped by without calling because we didn't have cell phones. So one day I go to the door, open the door. And here's this black gentleman. He goes, "Hey, I'm Robert McNair. I'm here to see your dad." Open the door. "Hey, Dad, Sergeant McNair is here." Okay. After him walks my fourth grade teacher. I'm like, "Hello," and like she hangs out with my dad and she's drinking and stuff. I'm like, what? Elementary school teachers
funny.
can drink? Oh my
That's
god,
weird. That's weird.
this
Phil.
is not normal.
Where
just
we
people.
at? Where we
They're
at?
just
Where we
people
at?
too.
But it
A
takes a
debt
while to
collector
understand.
just sent me a voicemail as we're talking about debt.
Mhm.
Oh, what did the debt collector
love
say?
it.
Pay up?
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
I'm a great candidate, guys.
I mean, again, like I said, and Bruce has brought it up. It is true. You do inherit that debt that you with the person that you end up marrying. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
Also,
It does
there's
affect your
spending
credit
habits.
Your
score.
actions have consequences.
Absolutely.
Actions have
We'll just say
Absolutely.
that.
All right. So are we ready for the next one?
Yeah,
Because I started reading this. I can't
in
wait.
a second there. And Julian, you stated I mean, it's not something you which I find funny because when I did my research, Gen Z was that one generation that is very concerned about your financial debt, and I get that, and I'm proud of that because I think that's something myself and Bob and our generation should have focused on a little bit more because you are taking in. You're taking in that debt as well, whether it's her or you. I mean, I would feel sorry for the same thing for a woman that has to take a man's debt on. And,
I think you have to talk about that before you guys get married.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I do.
Absolutely.
And I think 90% of the time, I'm just throwing out a number here. I think 90% of the time is mostly the man that is mostly unfinancially stable.
Yeah, because we're like working hard stuff. But that's what happens. All right. So are you ready for the next one?
Hold on. And I don't
Are
feel
you
like
too excited?
like the woman should have to take on that debt. I mean, if I have been someone that has been not good with my finances, I'm the one that's buying drinks for everybody. I'm the one that's a constant I'm the one that's constantly, buying dinner or throwing the credit card out there and paying for everybody. I don't think I would want to put that on someone. No. So yeah, I get where this, she may be upset, but I think she also needs to understand that she should be happy that she has a 20-year. How old was he?
23.
That's actually concerned about his finances.
Absolutely.
I think that's someone that you might want to hold on to because that's the guy that's going to make sure that he can buy a house. He can decide whether or not should we buy a new car, and not be that guy that I love my dad, but my dad could not watch the Super Bowl on Sunday because if there was a car commercial on and there was a good discount on there, my dad had to buy a car at that fucking specific moment. And we've done it 3 times on Super Bowls where we've gone and bought cars because my dad has seen a Chevy commercial on the Super Bowl about zero financing.
Zero financing.
It's time to buy a new car.
See, no, that was my dad. My dad, he had great retirement. He had military. He had state retirement. He had Social Security. But every time my dad saw something, I gotta buy it.
Yeah, that was my dad. Super Bowl Sunday, dude. It's like, Dad, go in the kitchen. Go hang out with Mom. You don't watch.
You don't even like football.
Yeah, you don't want to watch the commercials. Go in the other room because fucking we had a new car every Super Bowl.
Dude, my dad used to fucking. Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, Art. All right, so are you ready,
Bob? Yeah, hold on, but I got to give Art something because it's been a while since I hit it.
Okay,
Get it, bro.
Yeah.
Bertha, you're doing a great job, Bertha.
Bertha, call in, Bertha. Here you go for Art. So, new topic. I love this because we work at the same place.
We do. New coworker keeps crossing. Hold on. New coworker keeps crossing boundaries. Did I handle this the right way? I am in my late 20s. I'm a female. I have a much older coworker in her 60s who's also female, who just started recently. And at first we were cool. She followed me around a bit, but I brushed it off since she knew it may be just trying to be friendly. Again, grammar. But she kept doing it and things progressively got weirder. They forgot the God. Anyway, it started with her hovering in my doorway, staring and making random comments, but it escalated fast. She called me names like bitch and whore.
Damn.
But pins it like friendly sarcasm. Touched my arm without permission and made strange comments like, are we breaking up? She'll come into my office and sit next to my desk, breathing heavily, stare at me, pose in my doorway, and sometimes refuse to leave when I ask her to. She would also allow me. She would also follow me around the office, watch me make my lunch, and outwardly get mad if I didn't acknowledge her existence. When I finally confronted her about the touching and staring, she started mocking me, staring past me and saying things like, "I'm not staring at you," or, "Oh, that's right. You don't like to be touched." It feels like she's intensely trying to push boundaries to see how I'll react. She also asked where all the cameras in the building were. When I asked why, she said, "In case I need to commit a crime." One said she used to be a pedophile to straight women.
You used to be, huh?
Yeah, it used to be. Every time she gets called out, she tries to frame it as sarcasm or just joking. But it doesn't feel like a joke. It feels manipulative. It's been affecting me physically, panic attacks, racing heart, trouble focusing at work. I finally told my director, and there's an investigation happening. But I keep second guessing myself, wondering if I should have just ignored her and handled it differently. Would you have reported something like this right away or tried to deal with it one-on-one first?
All right, before I'm going to go to Angela first for this answer, but Angela, I want to throw out a part A to this thing here. Is it different when it's a female than when it's a male?
It's woman-on-woman crime.
I mean, woman-on-woman crime. That's so funny. Is she gay?
I don't know. It doesn't say she's gay.
Okay.
I mean, they can't fix a pedophile. Once you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile, right?
Well, yeah, and that's a mental issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If a guy was doing that to me, it is different than if a woman is.
Right.
Obviously, we're two different. Duh.
Yeah, right.
But
right.
that shit would piss me off.
Yeah.
That shit would piss me off, and I would have to tell her off. So she told her off, right? She told her off.
No, she hasn't told her off. She's
Not
thinking
yet.
about telling her off or going to HR.
Yeah.
She hasn't said anything yet.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's her freaking problem. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Tell her off.
That's
Tell
her
her to
dilemma.
fuck
Should I tell her off or should I go to HR?
I don't think it's going to make a difference telling her off.
I think, I'm with Ruth on that one. I think find a camera.
She's gonna get pissed. Yeah, she's gonna get pissed, and
She
then
needs
she's
to
gonna
find a new
try
job.
Yeah.
And I want to throw this question out there because,
That's wild.
again, there's a huge age gap there.
40 years.
Yeah, there's a huge, and you're talking about a generation that was maybe a little more flirtatious in their
stalker?
yeah, no, not stalker, because the stalker
she's gonna
that
be a
word hasn't been invented yet.
She's
back then.
going that way. She's
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
it.
she's going that way. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Bob. I'm gonna go over to Bob on this one.
Okay.
But again, Bob, you know where I'm going with
I
this.
know where you're going to.
Because it was different.
It was a lot different.
Let's take into consideration she's 60.
Right.
So when she was in her 20s,
Right.
it was what, 1970, somewhere in the 70s.
Yeah, probably 80s.
80s.
So it was more shifted over to where the guy was like, "Hey, I haven't had a redhead in a long time," or you know what I mean? Those guys.
All right. So
Really, how did you think we all grew up back there, John?
Yeah, this fucking guy.
my last 10 years at MTC, right? My last 10 years, I'm in the office, I'm running customer service, I'm doing a whole bunch of things in the office. I have all these 20-year-old females running around me, right? Everything I want to say,
Finish, Julian. Let him finish.
I run through the back of my mind first.
Julian's fucking.
Should I say the things I really want to say?
Did you run that to walk away?
Because I know what used to come out of my mouth is going to be offensive, and I'm going to HR. And it was harmless, right? But now you can't say shit.
You can't. You really can't. You have to be very, very unless you're me and you're employee of the year. You can get away with a lot of that stuff. Julian. I'm going to go to supervisor number 2, Julian, on this question.
What was the question, bro?
How should she handle it?
Yeah, how should she handle this, Julian?
I think you got to go to HR with that one.
Right.
If that's a coworker, yeah.
Right.
Because the HR issues also go outside of work.
Yeah.
Okay, so Julian, let me give you a better perspective, all right?
Don't use work related.
No. Okay, so
Nope.
So somebody who works in dispatch who has a loud mouth
Bob
is talking to a young lady. Is talking to a young lady in the room who knows nothing about.
I'm gonna block all that.
That's all. Nah.
All right. I get it's hard.
It's very hard.
It's very yeah. and this was me. This was me. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
At our company.
Yeah.
Because I was a truck driver for 25 years.
Yes.
And no matter what, I was around truck drivers all the time.
Yes.
There was a certain slang that was being
certain
used.
Lingo.
Lingo, exactly.
Lingo.
And it also kind of went into the office because the girls that walked in and worked in the office kind of got used to our lingo and they were part of that. So for me, when I first got hired at this place, my mind was flying 100 miles an hour. I was like, what can I say? What can I not say any longer? I didn't know what was proper, what wasn't proper. And for me, being in an industry where, hey, have you heard this joke? Truck drivers are famous for that. Hey, have you heard this joke? Yeah. So, and a lot of times, 9 out of 10 times, it wasn't a joke you couldn't tell, at a family function. You know what I mean?
Right.
So for me, I kind of, I don't know who this woman is that is in her 60s. So I don't know what she went through as far as her work history and what she had to deal with as far as male co-workers. I'm sure if she's 60, so Bob, what? So like I said, 70s, right?
Yeah,
70s?
no, she's in her 80s when she started working.
Yeah. So
because I'm 62.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure it wasn't a pleasant thing for her, and I don't know if this is her first job in a while. Did it say that? I mean,
no, I don't know. It doesn't say that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it may be commonplace for her. You know where I'm going with it, Julian?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Julian.
Let him finish, Bob. Let him finish.
You lost me so long ago.
You got to stop getting high at work.
No. So, all right. So, working at where we work.
Oh man.
And realizing I'm working with a bunch of 20-year-old people.
Okay.
We're talking comedy one night, right? And everyone's like, "Oh, Kevin Hart, funniest ever." I'm like, Kevin Hart is not the funniest ever. Richard Pryor was the funniest ever.
That's just opinion.
And I know, but I got to remember that in the 70s and 80s, we could say things that we can't say in 2020.
That's what I'm going with
we
her.
can't. And so I told this kid, I said, look, if you want the greatest comedy album ever, Richard Pryor,
don't do it.
Bicentennial, the N-word, right? But I said the N-word at work.
You can't say it.
Oh yeah, you can't say that. Come on, bro. Come on.
Even though it was the name of the album,
it's the name of the album. Yeah.
Guess who was in HR Tuesday morning because I don't work Mondays?
Bobby Boogie.
Because somebody filed a complaint that I am racist.
They don't know about Bobby
because
Boogie
I said
outside of
the
work.
name. I said the name of the album. All I said.
Yeah, I want to be. Even though she's in the chat, I want to give props to Bertha, man, because she took a lot of my shit.
There you go, go Bertha, go Bertha.
You took a lot of my shit. I was horrible. Bertha took a lot of my shit.
Oh no, trust me. After dealing with that jackass who's no longer there, I watched my language. I watch my language, and I don't say nothing.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't be saying the N-word, just throwing the N-word around.
Yeah.
As a white man in the Central Valley.
But you got to remember.
A white man from Georgia.
I know, but here's the deal. But you got to remember, when that album came out, I'm living on a military base. Half my friends were black.
Yeah.
They didn't care.
Yeah.
Talking about Lee.
I grew up in the 80s.
Shout out Lee.
You never called anybody the N word out of anger. Right.
No,
But
you're right.
I never used it, right, to call my friends anything.
Yeah.
All I did was repeat an album.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I did. And
Yeah.
to like have to go to HR and explain that.
Yeah.
And this kid who turned me in wasn't even fucking black.
Yeah. Okay. This is it's like ends in Paris, you know.
It's
God. Hey,
there's
Julian maintain, bro.
Yeah. a lot of things that we discussed today, and let me go from the top here before we head on out of here.
Yeah.
We've had damn, that girl wrote a paragraph.
She did.
Yeah. I love everyone's response to why everyone answers the advice thing. It's always break up. It's always break up.
It's always break up.
And again, I was glad to hear that some people said that you try to work it out. Work it out. It's so easy. Just and Art said something earlier when we answered that question where you said like people just want other people to be miserable, and you're right. I think that's huge on the internet.
Right.
It's just like I'm miserable. Bob needs to be miserable. So if Bob writes something, I'm going to make it so he's miserable. I think people need to realize that you don't know who's fucking commenting on these Reddit posts. You don't know if they have any past prior experiences to these situations that you're posting. That's important to keep in mind. I mean, not everyone is going to be in the same situation that you are. Right. You hope that someone that answers that Reddit post has actually been in that situation and can honestly give you some legitimate advice.
Right.
But you got to take into consideration there are those people out there that just want you to be fucking miserable.
All right. So the best advice I ever heard from my mother, because her and my dad, the 58 years, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, it was complicated and stuff sometimes. But I asked my mom, I said, how come you and dad never got divorced? And she said, because both of us never gave up at the same time.
Yeah. I've heard that expression too before. Yeah.
And Bertha, I'm not pissed. I've had 3 wipeouts and,
wipeout. Yeah. And then we talked about the 22-year-old female whose mother-in-law convinced her son to switch up those birth control pills. Piece of shit. That's all I'm saying. Can everybody agree with Pete? Look at Bruce's face. Bruce's face is like, what?
That's wild.
Yeah, Bruce, we talked about that one. I'm with Angela. That fucking bitch ain't coming to Thanksgiving dinner.
Exactly. There is a Thanksgiving.
If there is there. We have the 25-year-old girlfriend who what was this one about? Loyalty test.
Loyalty test.
That's trash. That's dirty shit.
It is trash.
I see those on like YouTube all the time. And the guys are not taking it lightly. They don't see any humor in those tests at all.
No, they don't.
And let's be honest. I mean, it goes both ways on this thing. There is sites that have women that you can go look up and see if someone else is dating her too. So,
the teeth thing started out as one thing, but it's turned into something else now.
Yeah.
I'm not
gonna lie though, it is kind of nice. It is kind of not really though. I see.
What I heard the
I'm
site
on there.
Completely
I'm on
changed
there though.
what it format was.
Yeah,
I'm on there though, and I see what's up, and it helps.
Angela, we talked about this one before, but again, that goes back to what I said earlier. I think you have women that are on there that they may have broken up with that guy, but yet they don't want him happy.
So they bash him on purpose on the site.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
But I will say
I don't do
this
a lot of times, but
I will say this though. It does help with women because I see men on that. I see men out here in Tacoma. There's men on that app that are out here in Tacoma running around giving STDs to women. And I mean, let it be known.
Okay,
I'm with you there 100%.
So, do that.
So hold on. Angela, I got a question and it's hypothetical, right? I just need to know an answer.
Is Bob on the team?
No.
Bob on that
He might be.
No. Say you put your boyfriend to the loyalty test with your best friend. And it goes as far as them having sex with each other. Who are you gonna be mad at?
Myself? I don't know.
You be mad at your best friend, or you be mad at your boyfriend?
I'm gonna be mad at both of them. Both of them will have to be out of my
I
life.
think equally. I would be mad at both of them.
Okay,
equally.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
I would be mad at both
Yeah.
of them equally. Yeah.
Because they could have just got them
we
to like
also
agree to meet up. That would have been enough.
Yeah. We also talked about the worst fucking best friend that any guy or woman could ever have, who just sleeps with everybody's partners. Stay away from that guy, guys. Please. And then how do I ask my partner to break up? That was a good one. That made sense. I like that one. And the coworker one. So before we always end the Afternoon Delight podcast, I'm going to go over to Art. Art, did you learn anything today?
No, not really. Look, yo, so my homie in Oregon, he works for this place, Farmer's Friend.
Hey, don't be plugging it
Yeah.
in.
Oregon, Patty, thank you for hooking it up.
Capiche
Farms.
Capiche
Hey, shout out
Farms.
to you guys. Sponsor us, please.
Capiche.
Capiche. But what did I learn? Like,
If you
yo,
want to get high and start speaking Italian, go Capiche.
yeah, that's an awesome brand too. Yeah, I really didn't learn anything because I kind of knew a lot of this shit already. Like, people are fucking assholes, and you can't trust anybody sometimes. So, stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous, baby. You should have just added baby to that. Go ahead, Bob. What did Bob Sharp learn today?
What did I learn today? If you mix vodka,
shit.
Malibu rum, cranberry, and pineapple, it's a fantastic drink.
Shout out,
It
Bobby.
tastes really well. A couple of them will get you to where you need to go.
Facts.
We're gonna sing karaoke at the end of the show.
Shit, probably we got it right there, man. Because I'm easy like Sunday morning. No, what
Sorry,
did I
babe,
learn?
I'm gonna be late.
What I learned is from all these Reddit posts, be true to yourself, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just be true to yourself. If you
Yeah.
think something's wrong, point it out.
Yeah.
If you think you're being used, get out.
Yeah.
If you think someone's doing you wrong, tell the people in charge.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like the confrontation part of it, I don't understand that. If you feel like there's something going on between each other in a relationship, and feeling that it's not worth having the confrontation over it, I think you've lost the battle already. I mean, it's just like you should be able to sit down with someone and say, "Are you fucking cheating?"
Exactly.
Exactly. That was the thing I was asking about. I just remembered, like, having that kid talk. Do you have that talk with a person before you sleep with them? Because technically, your one time sleeping with them could result to you having a kid. So do you talk to someone about that before you
at that point, first thing is,
sorry, let's go, Bobby.
No, John, just say it. Is when you start sleeping with somebody, if it's a one night stand, you're not having any kind of conversation. You slap on a condom and you go to town.
Yeah.
But if it's something
Nobody wears
like,
condoms anymore.
Oh yeah, if you don't want to be a daddy, you do.
Not true. Not
true.
freaking
All
true.
my nephews, when they were in like 16 to 18, I'd pass out condoms because I could get samples at work. They all
They
had
didn't use those.
Do you know that
They weren't fathers.
in 1984 in my health class, our health teacher had a jar, a fishbowl full of condoms, and we were to grab them as we walked out of the classroom. I think it's the
Safe
smartest
sex.
thing.
Yeah.
Smartest thing.
But also, you know what's also cool about 1984?
Mm.
They had a smoking area out behind the cafeteria.
I thought you were going to go with the Van Halen album.
Van Halen album,
I
too.
thought for sure you're going to go 1984.
You know, Hairbound.
That's one of my favorite
Hairbands
albums.
ruined disco. But
It's
anyway,
one of- fuck disco.
I think
Go
84
ahead.
was the Raiders won the Super Bowl.
Oh,
no, that was 80.
You woke up-
80
you woke
that was
up-
83.
Hey,
Hey, but you know who's the champs today, though?
by the way,
The
before I-
Dodgers, baby. Dodgers. Shout out to Dodgers.
I will give the Dodger plug at the end of the show. But before I go over to Angela, big game coming up this Sunday. I don't know if you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, but
let's
me and
go.
Mr. Sharp here are a Rams fan, so we might be hitting up your feed there and giving you a little crap during the week.
Oh shit. Yeah, my family. They're fans for sure.
All right, well,
Angela,
Go ahead.
did you learn anything today other than the five guys on this show are pigs?
yes, that's it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
except
He's
one.
like, speak for yourself.
Except for Art.
Except for Art.
I'm a wild boar.
Hey, Bob's a good man.
Yeah.
I learned that I would have to take on my husband's debt if we ever got divorced.
Yeah, that was a big one
That
for
is
you.
Well, yeah,
very
I mean,
sad.
if you love him, yes.
That's so
Bob.
funny.
But
Only
only
gotta
when they're
marry-
alive. Only
You
when
got to
they're
marry a
alive.
rich guy. Angela has no debt.
Hey,
I'm just gonna marry rich. No.
There you
There
go.
you
There you
go.
go.
There you
I
go.
mean,
There you go.
That's just, that's
Then you have
this is-
substantial debt.
Well, not if he's a smart rich.
Yeah, make sure he's smart, rich. Julian, Hoochie Daddy. What did Hoochie Daddy learn? And a lot of today's show was about Gen Z. I'm sorry about that. It just
No.
kind of works out that way.
It's all good. I just learned that a lot of these people should break up with their partners.
Yes,
And,
yes,
yeah. Because if you have to go to the internet for advice, I feel like you're already at that point. You already know what has to happen. Like if you're needing to post about it, you just shoot the gun. Like it's already done. Kill the
Julian,
horse.
you are wise beyond your
He
years.
is because I didn't
Asking
even throw
Reddit
it
for
that way.
advice is nuts.
Yeah, I didn't even compute that in my head that the point to where you need to go.
Yeah, if you're going on Reddit to like ask advice, you're done.
Yeah,
props
that's
to Julian.
insane.
Props to Julian for bringing that one up.
from the mouth of babes.
Yeah, from the mouth of babes.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce, I know you came in late, but you were in the chat.
I was listening. Yeah.
Bruce is always fun. Bruce has
Damn,
been
Bruce,
doing
you been
this.
coming late all the time or what?
What have you learned from this podcast for the next 4 or 5 years? So, Bob and Bruce,
What have I learned? Well, I've learned that there's a lot of fucked up relationships out there. Going online to get your answer is not the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And hey, Bruce, you also learned that you cannot say the name of Richard Pryor's 1976 album.
Luckily, I don't have an HR department at my house.
Yeah.
Oh, so he'd be dropping it all.
You can-
the time.
Hey, the lady that you come to clean the house, you could turn her into HR.
No, I always make sure.
Oh, crazy.
Here's the thing. You make
This
sure
is smart right here.
you are not home when they come.
You're not
to
home.
clean.
Exactly. Not home when she cleans the house.
When you guys to clean the house, she's not there.
I have her come. I have her come and clean the house on my golf days.
Yeah, on your golf day.
By the way, on that album, the best bit ever is Dracula and the Wino.
Yeah.
Listen
Well,
to
you're
Dracula
going
and the
HR.
Wino.
I mean,
I had my finger on the button.
that's
I was ready-
racist, Bob.
I was ready
That's
to-
racist.
Just listen to Richard Pryor's Dracula and the Wino.
I was kind of surprised that none of you guys, which proves my point that millennials and boomers and Gen X don't really give a fucking shit what Gen Z thinks. But,
We don't.
but the texting part, I was surprised to hear your guys' responses to those. I thought I was going to get a little more beef on those, but the statistics showed that we really don't give a fuck what they think.
We don't. And
We're consistently going to put LOL. We're
Right.
consistently going to use the wrong emoji.
right.
And we're going to get mad if you don't fucking
Smiley
text us
face.
back immediately.
Smiley face.
That's
Smiley
bad.
face.
And
Yeah,
here's the
there you
deal: if you're going to text me a paragraph, call me. I'll wake up.
I'll wake up.
Call me. Don't text me a paragraph.
I'm changing my texting habits from now on. I'm gonna
No,
be
you're not
better,
changing
yeah.
a single
I'm
one of
gonna
your
change it,
texts.
Art, just call me. Okay,
Hey,
just call
look,
me.
it's
I'll
funny
pick it.
because I read this. I
I'll
read
be
that article
there.
at the beginning. I read that article like
Just call
midweek
my
last week.
name.
I read that article, and
I'll
it
be
kind
there.
of affected me on my previous my texts after reading that article. I felt like I was sitting there. Should I put LOL? It's
Dude,
fun. And
yeah,
like
it's fucking
Angela,
my mind right now.
it's like Angela said, it's funny to me.
It's
I
cringe.
want to put LOL down there.
But now it's cringe.
But I was thinking, is Julian and Bertha and the rest of the guys in the chat going to give me shit for writing LOL?
John, I will never give you shit for writing LOL because I don't care. John thought it was funny. Look, he wrote LOL.
I'm with Angela 100%. If it's funny to me, and yeah, I feel like I have to add that LOL to the end of it, I'm fucking doing it, dude.
Not me, man. I'm like Julian, dude. I'm going the emoji.
I'm doing what Angela says. I'm going to add
No,
an
Julian
extra
does-
couple LOLs
Julian
to
does
that, dude.
stickers.
Yeah,
He
dude.
does stickers.
I'm gonna go
Stickers, yeah, the stickers are
LOL. I like that.
I'm going ROFL, roll on the floor laughing. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm-
sticker for everything.
I'm still adjusting to GIFs.
Oh,
you want me to
God.
go for
GIFs?
Oh my
I love
gosh.
GIFs.
Yeah. Jeez.
Love GIFs.
First,
You go
first it
GIFs,
was
huh?
emojis, then it was GIFs, now it's stickers.
Yes.
You guys are Can't wait.
I go with GIFs too. I don't believe in gift. I believe in GIFs.
I do too. All right, we are out of here. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Art, Mr. Boogie, Bobby
Boogie, Bobby, Boogie.
Hey, Opie, come in here.
Happy birthday,
come in
Hope.
here. Opie,
Yeah.
Opie,
Happy birthday.
come in here for a second. Say hello. Everybody wants to say happy birthday to you. Get over here.
Yeah.
Here,
Good Hope's
Get over
birthday.
here, Hope. Hope.
Happy birthday.
Come on, Hope.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Is this
Oh, wait,
copyrighted?
Happy
Right now.
birthday
Do
to
it in the
you.
chat. Dude,
What happened to it?
Birthday, dear Hope.
And I'm going to do it in time. Bon cumpleaños a te.
There you go.
Bon cumpleaños a te. Bon cumpleaños estará a te.
You go, Hope.
Don't look at me. I'm not doing it the other
Happy
way.
No, I'm not
birthday,
doing
Opie.
Italian, yeah.
I officially have. I was sad last year when she turned 30 because that was the official. I'm fucking old. That my
Yeah.
youngest child is 30 years
Damn,
old.
it's
Well,
a blessing,
see, now-
dog. It's
So,
a blessing.
John, that raises your minimum now.
Yeah, it does.
No, it's
Oh my
still-
gosh.
It's still
That's
half
good.
age plus
I don't know
7.
Half your age plus 7,
Half your
John.
age plus
I don't know
7.
what they're talking about.
We are.
You can't date a girl younger than your
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah, you can't date a. Yeah, me and
Actually,
Bruce.
shouldn't.
me and Bruce-
Congratulations, John. You are into the 30s now.
Yeah. Hell yeah, 32. All right, we are out of here. Thank you, Angela. Thank
thank
you,
y'all. Thank y'all.
Hoochie
Thank y'all.
Daddy
Thank y'all.
over there, Art, Mr. Boogie,
Yes.
and the Lone Ranger. And we are out of here. We'll be back next week with a whole new topic.
Hell yeah.
Remember, guys,
What?
if you're a cheater, you're a cheater. Get the hell out of there. Don't be a cheater.
Or you're a pumpkin
Yeah.
eater.
You're a pumpkin eater. I'm not.
Hey, you know what? Also, hey, keep this advice, all right? Friends don't let friends sleep alone, okay? So
Whoa, what the fuck?
You're
Whoa.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Thank
Bob
you,
thinks
Angela.
he's friends.
Bob, you're officially sleeping alone right now.
I'm talking if you have a female friend, male friend, female friend, friends don't let friends sleep
What?
alone.
Yo, this guy is
Hey, Art, you got him?
Nah, I gotta go.
Art's a man, okay? Art's a man. I got female friends.
Bro.
We will- it's always so hard to end the show.
Yeah, it's always just so hard.
So it's hard.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Oh my god, you
Angela,
guys.
You have no, Angela, you have no idea. There's the
Nah.
king of windows. He's
Nah.
not on this show,
Nah.
but it's Ray.
That's right.
You literally cannot say anything that he doesn't flip on you. It's so hard
Listen,
to look
I'm
at.
tame
Shout out,
on
Ray.
here. I
Shout
try
out.
my
Whoa.
best to be
Oh.
very watered down and tame.
We want to see the real.
I don't
we
wanna-
wanna
You are
gotta-
so
I don't want to
watered
judge that
down.
hard.
Thank
we
you
want
for
to see the
saying
real
that.
Angela at one of
I
these
thought
shows.
you
Yeah,
said
we
that.
want to see the real you
Real
because right
Angela,
now
yeah.
you're like crystal guys are water.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
That's
gonna,
not watered down.
we're gonna get her. We're gonna pick the right subject to get her going.
We got to get her drinking. That'll loosen her up.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, you all need to chill.
Shot. All right, everybody, look into the
Let this
camera.
woman live, bro. Let her live.
Yeah, everybody, look in the camera and wave goodbye.
Hasta.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Big shot.